Yeah, we back up in it. Y'all know what it is. Ego, the Stream King. We gonna talk about it. We gonna be about it. The Stream King has returned. I got some different things to talk about in this stream. Still boxing. Smash the like button. Yeah. Smash that like button. Let's get it. Ooh. Old Media, we got to light a candle for Old Media. They ain't gonna be able to join us in 2020. You see what we do. Light a candle. We having a candlelight vigil for Old Media. Put your lighters up. Put your cell phones up. I'm gonna switch the beat up on you. Man, what the hell is this? This sound like an old beef, the beef DVDs. It sound like something like that, like the in between when they go into a. Nah, that sound like them beef DVD, that QD3. That sound crazy. Yeah. Oh, I got shooters in here. It's gonna be a fun episode. Alright. Bust it. We about to have fun today. Hold on. I gotta get ready. You know the haters is watching. They some shook ones. I'm about to open this up on the gang. Yeah, we about to open this up. He said the UK some shook one. Bro, Anthony Joshua's in a difficult spot, and we're gonna talk about why. He in a difficult spot, in my opinion. They can say whatever they want. It's new media season. It's new media season. That's the way it's gotta be. We speak the most truth. We make our dreams come true. Hold on. Look. Okay, this got a nice little light. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man. AJ gotta do something, baby. Got a nice light little scent. Real masculine. You know we be real masculine with the scent. Y'all be smelling like... Never mind. I'm about to say something out of pocket. Hold on. But you know the rats and the feds be watching this shit. The boxing fed. Weighted planks. What y'all talking about? They some shook ones. Let's do the roll call. Or y'all want to just jump into it? I know I kept y'all waiting. Fuck it. Shit happens. Yo. Y'all decide. Y'all want roll call? Vote. Yeah, Cursor from Cleveland this evening. Oh, they want me to jump into it. All right. Hold on. Look. Cut the beat. We about to jump right into it. All right, AJ. Teddy Atlas did on his podcast, he did his, broke down the fight, the Ruiz too. Man, he was saying a lot of what I was saying. It's crazy how that works. You see, old media, they just say a bunch of like hootenanny. Nobody else be talking about. Like, oh, Wilder's a bum squat. But you look at bro, it's crazy. This new media stuff spread like wildfire. I guess it makes sense. I'm in California, and we spread like the California wildfires. The messages keep getting out, and it spread. We spread like germs in the winter. Listen. Like I said, we're going to let the UK live in their own fantasy world that nobody believes in. Look at what boxing professionals around the world are saying. Josh Taylor, he says, on that performance, it's tough to see Joshua going 12 rounds with Deontay the Braun Bomber Wilder. He said we spread like germs in the incubator. Facts. Joseph Jojo Diaz, I heard his fight got finalized with Tevin Farmer a week before Super Bowl. He says in a tweet, Wilder would sleep Joshua. Robert Garcia, oh my God, 2-time world champion. Famed trainer Mikey Garcia comes from a fight family out of Oxnard, California. This man said Wilder is going to be ugly. He said it's going to be ugly. But let old media tell it. They can't see. Teddy Atlas, John David Jack. Bro, it's a wrap. I told you this new media. Look. Robert Garcia did to Ellie. Joshua fought scared just to not get knocked out. And they all picking Wilder, basically. Come on, man. You know who talking the real facts and, you know, keeping this boxing thing afloat. We leaving them drown in the moat. Pushing them off that boat. Let's get it. Man, Joshua's performance was what it was. The thing is, I know the UK and old media, they want you to overlook the threat that was in there and just rave about Joshua. That's not what I'll ever do. Like, I put things into, everything in life is about context. Joshua fought smart. Yeah, but that's not fighting smart per se. Floyd fights smart and don't ever look bad. So what are we talking about? So he fought to it, bro. They know something we don't. They put him on a tight leash with this game plan, and it was discipline. You look at other elite fighters, right? Like, how's Andre Ward get knocked down by an undefeated menacing puncher at the time, Sergey Kovalev, in the second round, and he seems to fight harder? After the knockdown, Andre Ward started getting in close, where it's dangerous, you would think, against the guy who just dropped him once, and he starts fighting harder and looking better. Danny Jacobs versus Golovkin. He gets dropped. He seems to come alive and start fighting almost more aggressive. You know, he got caught in transition trying to switch and shit, and then he got sent to the ropes, dropped. Danny Jacobs got up, right? And then by the end of the fight, Danny Jacobs was like, bop, 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 stringing some combinations up. And he was like, yeah, like flexing on Golovkin and shit. Joshua controlled the tempo of the first 6 rounds pretty handedly. Even opened up a cut on Ruiz, right? Then as the fight progressed, he never did anything different when it was there and available to him. So to me, that shows that they were so spooked from what happened in the first fight and probably what they know in training camp. They told Joshua, don't take no chances, no risks. Just stay in this mode and outpoint him. So Joshua's, his whole perception from the fan has forever been changed in 2 Andy Ruiz fights. One, he got whooped, so, you know, that goes without saying. But the second fight, how reserved he had to fight. Like, if it's Floyd Mayweather, even when he fought Pacquiao was still moving well, and, you know, he was still Pacquiao. So I can understand Floyd, picking his spots. But Floyd came out aggressive in spots. Sometimes he was boxing. He would switch up different things. Joshua didn't really show that. Joshua seemed to have one game plan that worked throughout because of the poor planning. Block Elijah Parker. I'll continue when he's gone. Bro, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You talk about what you want to talk about on your YouTube. Thank you, bro. Every time I'm saying something, they come to hear me talk and talk amongst Ego's army. Every time I say something, this man keep condescending what I'm saying. Why do they come here if they don't want to hear the opinions of the host that's been doing this for years? Makes no sense. Moving on. Thank you for the shooters. Bro, these dudes, like I say one word. I'm like, hey, Joshua, he was on the title. Joshua outboxed him. Bro, nobody said Joshua didn't outbox him. They're trying to create their own narratives. The better you guys will do better if you get your emotions out the sport. Period. The more you can curb your emotions, the better off you'll be in the sport of boxing. Like that shit, that's that beta male emotional shit where somebody's explaining their standpoint and you can't bear to hear the constructive criticism. I didn't say Joshua was this and that. I'm giving you my honest opinion on what I've seen. And my sentiments are being mirrored by legendary people in the sport, fighters, trainers, blah, blah, blah. They want you to just kneel down and act like Joshua was up against, Godzilla and he just looked superb. Joshua, this is my honest opinion. He did what he had to do and he won fair and square. Get that out the way. Joshua looked timid, hesitant, at times gun shy, afraid to commit to anything beyond what he was already doing. Right? So if you look at what was in front of him, and he looked shaky to me. He looked shaky based on the fact that his opponent was clearly out of shape, wasn't really throwing any punches. So he looked shaky, being that the little like micro glimpses of life that Andy Ruiz showed, he seemed to a little bit on edge. Like Ruiz caught him at the, and it could be, this is why I picked Ruiz in my 7 reasons. I said PTSD. So it could be that, it all kind of makes sense. So one would have to imagine, had Ruiz actually prepared himself, that he could have won or at least held a better account of himself, and it would have been a different fight. I'm not trying to erase the past. Joshua gets the victory. He got his belts back. That's not why I'm saying anything. I'm just saying you have to analyze what was in front of him. The fact is, Andy Ruiz wasn't even supposed to be here at all. Then he got the opportunity and, he failed himself in preparation. Totally his bad. Totally, his people, his inner circle, his friends, they shouldn't have let him go out there like that. I don't give a fuck. Call off the fight. I would rather him vacate the belt and get into a food rehab than to go out there like that and do what he did. Because it was, that it wasn't his best. That's just what it is. Andy Ruiz, his old strength and conditioning coach, did an interview with Fight Hype, and he said, I only watched some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it's not surprising. He basically was saying, like, Andy Ruiz has all the talent in the world, but this is kind of what he does. Sometimes he's, not the gym rat and, whatever. Again, I'm not telling you this to make excuses, because at the end of the day, normally when people want to make excuses, they want to change the outcome. Like, you're supposed to turn in a 3-page essay and you're making excuses or why your paper's late because you still want to turn the paper in. I don't want the fight reversed or anything. It played out how it's supposed to play out. But I'm just giving you guys some introspective thoughts about the fight. Daniel Mason, Money Gang, $10. Real media bars, that's something they got to deal with. Joshua exposed himself in the first fight, and now his button has been pressed. They will never fight Wilder. Facts. And that's what we building up to. We're going to build that crescendo. Smash the like button so the young kid could work. Let the young kid work. and build up to that crescendo. So I'm of the belief that even in victory, Joshua, his imagery and who he's depicted to be and his profile, bio, whatever you want to call it, his perception, people's perception of him has forever been changed in 2 fights. Because one fight was a mess, that goes without saying. I don't have to really explain too much how that negatively affected him. But the loss, but even in victory, he did just enough to get by. Like, what's that? Remember that song, Just to Get By, Just to Get By? Talib Kweli. Y'all don't remember that? That beat was raw as fuck. Y'all don't remember that? That's Anthony Joshua. Y'all don't remember that?
Grammarly
Hold on.
does more than catch errors. As a matter of fact,
Who remembers some real hip hop? Yeah. Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Part 2. Let's get it. This beat was raw as fuck. Yeah. Look. Joshua, he got that. He boxed a little bit. Used his height. 6-inch height advantage. He did it. Yeah. He did it. Just to get by. Just to get. Bro, he did it. Just to get by. This is what he did. This is not me. He boxed it. And they had, the other things, they had him in a huge ring and shit. Just to get by. Just to get by. So, therefore, even with him winning, it wasn't really impressive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was the most impressive thing is that he switched gears coming off a bad loss and was even able to do like anything, you know what I'm saying, just because the guy beat you. So that is probably the most impressive thing. But if you really break down if you really break down Joshua's performance, it wasn't, to me, this is my opinion, it wasn't like this superb boxing we have never seen. Like, people start saying Floyd Mayweather-esque and Muhammad Ali. No, Muhammad Ali is not stiff. Muhammad Ali is not. Muhammad Ali looks fluid. Like, he uses the whole ring and he's dancing around and like, bro, Muhammad Ali don't look like that. Joshua, even at the lower weight, did look nothing like Muhammad Ali. Bro, Muhammad Ali was in the ropes doing this and shit, playing around and shit. It's like people just say anything. People say anything. You got to study the game. Don't disrespect the fallen soldiers of this sport that gave their life. They gave cashes to sheikhs and shit, bro. And you talking about this man look like Muhammad Ali, bro? What? Bro, I didn't. Floyd Mayweather? Like, this is what you guys really seen? Bro, and see, that's why I don't like talking boxing with a lot of people. Like, even though I have this platform and stuff, it's because Roger Mayweather was right. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Like, they just be saying whatever. This was a Floyd like, Floyd Corrales looked like this to you. And I use this example, and I'm gonna keep saying it. The difference between Floyd is he'll take someone who they know they're fighting Floyd. They're not, going to Papa John's and all this bullshit that Andy Ruiz was doing, and he'll still make them look horrible. So they're putting out their best maximum effort trying to beat Floyd, right? And he's making them look bad. I don't think that this was the case here for obvious reasons. I don't think Andy, like, put it this way. Oh my God. This is why new media is the incomparable, folks. I put it in such a perspective. You gotta feel me. You gotta feel Ego Veli. You gotta feel me. Listen. Here's an example for all the sensitive, butthurt man fans that don't like what I'm about to say. If you put Canelo Alvarez, that Floyd Mayweather fought, 23 years old, undefeated, just beaten Trout, knocked him down in the fight, and beat Shane Mosley already, beat Jose Cito Lopez, and blah, blah, blah. Put that Canelo Alvarez at that same weight with another 154 pounder, Canelo would have looked better and or still been undefeated. Right? Canelo Alvarez, it wasn't that he had a piss poor camp or he was too young. It was you were too young to do anything that you wanted to do with the seasoned vet like Mayweather. That was that. Had Canelo fought somebody else that given night, like let's say Canelo fought Kamagai when he was at 54. You think Canelo would have lost? You know? If Canelo would have fought other names, it wouldn't have necessarily played. Floyd made Canelo look like that. Same thing with Maidana. And see, the reason I know what I'm saying, that's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying him. Because Floyd fought people coming off of their best wins and or undefeated. And we just watched him recently look superb and have a great climactic win. And then they get in there with Floyd, and it's the Floyd Mayweather show. That's how I know what I'm talking about. Because Mosley had just knocked out Margarito. He was knocked out Margarito. Now, you could say Andy Ruiz was coming off of a great win, but Mosley didn't miss weight in the rematch. You know what I'm saying? So from Margarito to Mosley, or from Mosley Margarito to Mosley Mayweather, Sugar Shane looked like the same. He didn't do nothing different. His body looked the same, you know, if not better. That's what I'm saying. But with the Andy Ruiz, he's coming off a climactic win, but he clearly did some things different that we're finding out that we, you know, people don't. How are we supposed to know what he's doing in training camp? You know, so of course some of the stuff comes out. But we seen a different Ruiz. I didn't see a different Shane Mosley from the Margarito fight. But Margarito had no defense compared to Floyd. So this is why you have different outcomes. Because what happened? Shane Mosley rocked the fuck out of Floyd. And then he got hit again and was fucked up. But then Floyd, being Floyd, made adjustments in round 3, 4, 5, 6 to infinity. Floyd came on and, you know, high guarded him and started beating him. I didn't see that with Ruiz, Joshua. He didn't come up at even Floyd. People sleep on this. The first Maidana fight was tough. He had just beaten Broner, and even the second fight, Maidana clipped him, hit him flush, and Floyd just ate it and walked back to his corner and came out the rest of the fight regular. Joshua wasn't met with that, and it wasn't because of a lack of the skill set from his opponent. It was from a lack of discipline and lack of training, so he wasn't able to produce nothing. I think they're throwing fights at DAZN too suspect, in my opinion. See? And that's either way, listen. I've already said my opinion on Canelo Kovalev. I've already told you what I thought with this. It don't matter. Whatever the situation is, it's on your watch, and it's a bad look. Whether Canelo Kovalev was a fixed fight or real, it's a bad look. Whether Joshua Ruiz too was a fixed fight, or, you know, somebody got extra side money to get it's a bad look. So I'm not even pressed about that, because it is what it is. I don't know what people are doing, but, you know, I wouldn't put it past some of the individuals involved. You know, Eddie Hearn just told you he paid for media happily, and he's going to do it more. So if you're paying for that to try to make your events look like they're bigger than what they naturally are, then who else knows what you'll do? If you're putting all these drug addicts on cards, then who knows what else you're capable of doing. We'll leave that at that. But it don't matter. The outcomes were the outcomes. It is what it is. It doesn't make you want to go out and like, oh, let me renew my DAZN for the next one, next year, or get paid $20 for January and February. Absolutely not. So this is what they got to live with. These are the fights that they throwing under their watch. Like, for example, PBC. They had a mishap. Chris Eubank and Matt Korobov. That ended in a non-traditional way. But the difference is Charlo's fight didn't end fucked up either. It was nothing looked fishy about that. Charlo just looked really good and sharp. And then they got Tony Harrison, Charlo. They got Jean Pascal versus Badu Jack. They got Gervonta Tank Davis. So you get what I'm saying? Like, the stuff is not okay. When you have fewer fights to begin with, and then there's something that keeps happening in all your fights, robberies, controversy, that tarnishes the platform. That doesn't add to the platform, especially when it's a paid platform. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not a good look. Here's an example for you guys. I worked at Lowe's. I told you guys that. My store generated a certain amount of money. They had a Lowe's in Burbank or something that's like one of the most popular money-makingest Lowe's stores within the company in the United States, right? So my store, where I live, the threshold of, we would do inventory like once a year or 2 times a year, depending on some particulars, right? The amount of, we call it shrink. It's called shrink, right? The amount of stuff, like what the computer says you're supposed to have versus what you actually have when they count everything, right? And they would do these inventory processes. I'm sure you guys have worked jobs and you've seen this. They would have a third-party company, Regis, come in and blah, 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 right? So if your store says you're supposed to have $50 million worth of inventory and then you have $10 million of inventory, that's a huge problem because you have an unaccounted for $40 million missing out of your store. So that something's up with that, right? That's not right. Your computer, so that means people are ringing stuff up incorrectly or letting stuff go out the back door, like, oh, take this refrigerator, not charging them. Something's up. People are stealing. Customers are stealing. Internal theft. People are ringing stuff up incorrectly and making, fat fingering it and making mistakes. Your receiving department, they're scanning stuff and not, putting the right quantities. Your store's fucked up, right? So let me wrap this up. My store was a certain size earning store. So we could only have a certain amount of stuff gone. If we had more than that gone, then it would be like the store manager and everybody in the store would have hell to pay because they'd be like, how you missing this much? But then the Burbank store makes so much money, their shrink is naturally higher because it's a busy ass store, right? So they lose hella money in shrink, but they also make hella money. So you see, like the store manager was explaining it to us, you can, by quality, you can almost outwork your shrink. You know what I mean? Like, it becomes more justifiable that a bigger store with huge transactions is missing more money or unaccount, and it almost doesn't matter as much because this store is so profitable versus this store, you're profitable, but you ain't profitable like them. So you can't really outwork your shrink. You have to be within a certain region. Yeah, more volume. Exactly. Same thing with just a rich person versus somebody who's like middle class. A rich person can lose at the casino $5,000 and $10,000. And then be like, man, they'll be upset about it, but they're not going to be like, you know what I mean? But if you don't have enough money for your rent and you lose $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, that's going to be a different conversation. That's going to be a different situation. If you gambling your rent money. So you guys see when you put stuff into this perspective in the different contrasts, how it varies. I don't even know why I'm telling this fucking story. See, I be getting long-winded. I told you this whole story and I don't even remember where I was even going with it. Hold on. What were we talking about? I know we're talking about Johsua, but I'm trying to figure out what the fuck why I even told you this shit. I know I was trying to tell you could outsell your shrink. You can outsell your shrink. Oh, yeah, okay. I got it, bro. I was like, man, what the fuck was this story even about? You know, motherfucker just tell you a story, man. I was in the band. I had the recorder. I was playing this shit. And you're like, what the fuck am I even saying right now? All right, I remember. The basis is when you put things in context, the more successful or profitable, the more kind of accepting. Like I said, the Burbank Low store can outsell their shrink because they're such a profitable. They're the number one, or at the time. I don't know what the fuck it is now. I don't work for them. But at the time, they were like one of the number one, like frequently the number one low store in America type shit. So they can outsell their shrink. They could just sell so much product to the point where it'll justify having a bit more shrink. But that doesn't work for every stores if you're not as profitable. You can't outsell your shrink. So the reason I'm saying that is DAZN. They have less fights for sure than some of the competitors out there. So, and they're newer than Top Rank and PBC. So you're on, I feel like your margin for error is going to be lower than an established brand. Same thing with HBO. HBO, it's not like every single fight they put out was a hit, but HBO had 45 years in the game. So that, people are like, that shit was weak, but, it's HBO. DAZN is charging you per month way more than Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus, all this shit. ESPN Plus for sure is more than all of that. And these are the outcomes. So it becomes harder to justify when you're not even when like basically a lot of your fights aren't really like anything that people are demanding. And then we get to your major events, fight season type fights, and it's some bullshit. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, they got a bunch of like filler fights. And I use the word filler a lot from being, writing raps, rapping and shit. You can have a punchline and this is what you want to affect the crowd with. Like, ooh, that line was hot. But then surrounding it, you have some filler lines that rhyme and have the same scheme and cadence, but this is what you're going to really hit them with. So DAZN's punchlines are even falling flat, if we're going to compare this to writing a rap. So you have a bunch of filler lines or filler fights, and then the fight season, this is my A-side guy type of punchline fight ain't really a dope punchline. That's not good, especially in a small space of time. Because your main stars, like Showtime, they had Floyd, the main star. He was putting the biggest events for Showtime. When Floyd was the A side, when he was active, he is the A side. He was putting on the biggest events, bar none. That can't be said with the A sides with DAZN. The people we assume are your A sides are guys like Canelo, Triple G, Anthony Joshua. They're not putting on the biggest fights in boxing. That's a fact. Statistically, that's not just me talking. Statistically, listen to the fans' commentary of the fights. Listen to the satisfaction level of the customer after the fight. Right? Did you enjoy Joshua Ruiz Part 2 more than you enjoyed Sean Porter versus Errol Spence? Yes or no? I don't care. I don't even need an explanation. Did you enjoy Joshua Ruiz Part 2 more than Sean Porter, Errol Spence? Card for card, main event for main event. Did you enjoy it more? The whole card plus main event or that whole? Man, come on, bro. Look at people are cussing me out and shit, asking some stupid shit. Fuck nah, hell no. Go to hell, ego. Like, look. Come on, bro. We know what that is. See, a lot of the people in the media, they want to pussyfoot around what's obvious. That's why I'm so glad I did it my way. I'm Frank Sinatra. I'm Usher. I did this shit my way. I don't have no battery in my back. I can tell you my honest opinion. That's it. That's my honest opinion. The people, by and large, weren't left with this overwhelming sense of like endorphins released watching Canelo Kovalev, watching Joshua Ruiz too. And it's not just because of who won, because I'm good with Joshua winning. But if he would have knocked Ruiz the fuck out, that would have been, if he looked sharper and then knocked him out, then it would have been like, oh shit, now I really got to see the Wilder Joshua fight. But in fact, Joshua chose to fight the style that he felt he needed to win. He did it. Congrats for that. But I don't think that anybody was left salivating or really debating, aside from a couple delusional, deluded UK fans who aren't going to be realistic regardless, for Wilder versus Joshua. This was not the type of performance. People doing all this to say Wilder was losing to Luis Ortiz, right? Yeah, he was. I told you he was. Yo, you a funny man. Anybody ever tell you that your punchlines be crazy? Bro, I told you I rap, so it's different. I'm hitting y'all with a whole different. You're not used to this. Ain't nobody, bro. Most of the people in the old media is like square as fuck, bro. A lot of the old media people be square as fuck. Anywho, I don't think anybody was left with sheer excitement. People keep talking about Wilder was losing. Who cares? He was losing. But I would rather be Wilder than Joshua right now. I think people still fear Wilder because it's like, God damn, this dude was looking sharp. He was in the best shape. He was training with Larry Wade. He's mentally strong. He was focused. He ain't eating pizza. Won't. Bro, he was dialed in, using his toes and shit. You know, he was looking good. So Wilder still, to me, he got to be number one because this man, he eliminated everything nice. Like, if you really, this was a bad look still for Joshua. I'm not saying it's a bad look. He got his belt. That's good. But what I'm saying is the perspective is still a bad look because Wilder was in there. It's like total opposites. Wilder was in a fight where, based on the skill set and 500 amateur victory or experience or whatever that he had, and Luis Ortiz was in a more competitive first fight, so he kind of knew Wilder a bit. His rematch with Luis Ortiz was the polar opposite of Joshua's. Luis Ortiz wasn't game goofy. He came out fast. He had improved his cardio. He came in not too much underweight from the first fight, but he shaved a little bit, right? And he was still bigger than Wilder, still outweighed Wilder, and he was focused in. So it's literally, if you look at these two fights, these are literally polar opposite. Ortiz was ripped, didn't go too far. Like, if he would have came in at like 215, then that might have been overkill for Ortiz because that's a lot of weight to lose. But he came in at a nice, healthy 236 or some shit, right? And looked better and sounded confident and has a ton of experience. And then troubled Wilder. It was competitive, but he was winning, you know? And then Wilder erases that. Joshua, on the other hand, for his rematch, based on how his first fight took place, was so timid. He was in there with a worse Ruiz in worse shape. And, you know, he just kept it in one mode. It was like Joshua's performance was very monotone. I think that's a great word for it. It was very monotone. And to me, it was so monotone to the point where I don't think a more able-bodied person, the fight's going to look like that. So if I was a Joshua, like, diehard man fan or whatever, I would still be worried for him because not every person's going to be, not every person's going to come in and do themselves a disservice before the fight even starts like what Ruiz did. And then Joshua landed some rights in there, and Andy Ruiz took the whole shit and then kept walking forward. This was a bad performance for him, for Joshua to right his wrong, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's a bad performance because he got his belt back, so not from that perspective, but from the perception perspective, this performance has taken Joshua down because they seen him, okay, guy build his whole career as a knockout artist. You don't even so much as knock down Ruiz. You look gun shy. Anytime he gets in, you try to clinch in a hand, bro. And you weren't in there with no guy coming for you like Luis Ortiz versus Wilder. Kelvin Williams, $2 super chat. Ruiz exposed Joshua by losing. LOL. Hey, you a fool. Smash the like button. Somebody do a like check. Somebody do a like check. Man, like I told you, put these boys on the grill. 93? That's all y'all gonna give me? We gonna take this back to Snoop Dogg, 93? East Coast ain't got love for Dr. Dre? And Snoop? Man, y'all better stop playing with these likes. Come on, man. I'm out here working. I'm putting in relentless work. Y'all gotta get them likes up. Stop playing with me. So anyway, smash the like button. I just feel like Joshua's performance, it was enough to get by the threat that was in front of him. To me, the way he was looking wasn't enough to get by other elite guys looking like that. And he's going to be challenged more. So from here on out, unless people eat pizza and whatever else Andy Ruiz was doing, his fights are going to be extremely tough. Because if I seen this, I'm sure the other heavyweight fighters see this. Listen to what Wilder said to TMZ. He said, man, that was a boring fight. This whole Klitschko jab hold, man, nobody tried to see. Bro, why would Wilder be less confident? I'm not saying he was ever scared of Joshua, but I'm just saying, why would he not be confident after seeing that? You know what I mean? So, to me, this performance, this squeaky clean or whatever performance you want to call it, monotone, really hurt Joshua as well, just because it didn't hurt him in the sense that he don't have his belt, but to me, it didn't give nobody no confidence that he could beat Wilder, except for deluded UK fans, possibly. You know, the Eddie Hearn idiots. I ain't heard nobody say it. Look, name somebody, and shout out to the people from the UK that are being real, like Josh Taylor. Name somebody with a pertinent voice in boxing, from Paulie Malignaggi to Robert Garcia to John David Jackson to Teddy Atlas to Deontay Wilder to coaches and strength and conditioning coaches that said, oh yeah, Wilder finna get his ass beat by Joshua after his last two performances. I ain't heard it. I ain't heard nobody say that. That's why I said it's over. It's still over. It's still new media season, because they can say it, but nobody really believes it. Ain't nobody believe it. And if you do believe it, that's great. Push for the fight like I'm doing. We got to see that 2020, because I'm not seeing it. Like I said, Andy Ruiz, I made a mistake. I put my faith that the fame wouldn't get a little to him and shit, and that he would be able to hold it together for one camp. My bad. I still think Andy Ruiz could have beat Joshua had he not beat himself in the training. I think he has the ingredients he did it already. So, you know, I don't think Joshua's performance struck fear in the hearts of men. Hey, Suge, what I tell you what I got out of jail I was going to do? I was going to start digging these niggas' chest. Hey, quick, the binoculars. Get the binoculars. I don't think that performance is striking like fear in the hearts of men. I don't see it. And the thing is, look at that Joshua. Look how he celebrated. He celebrated like he had just did some Muhammad Ali Pacquiao shit. Like I don't know. I didn't think his performance was. I didn't think his performance was. I thought it was a good, because he just needed a victory, so that's why it was good. Okay, put it this way. I got a perfect way to put it, so y'all don't say, "Oh, ego, you're a hater. You're hating. Oh, why do you gotta be a hater, mate?" You know, all this dumb shit. Let's say Joshua never lost to Ruiz. Let's just take the Men in Black pen and erase that out of our memory. Look right there. Bzz. All right, cool. Pretend Joshua never lost to Ruiz, and Joshua Ruiz 2 was actually the first time that they fought each other. Would you be impressed? I put it into perspective. They can't stop. I'm going to say it again. let's erase the first fight from memory and just say what Joshua did versus Ruiz in the second fight was the first time they were meeting. Would you be impressed with Joshua? Exactly. That's why, and still, these motherfuckers, oh, you're hating because they don't want to hear it. But you know damn well you wouldn't be impressed. That would be worse than the Joseph Parker performance. The only reason we're giving him even an iota of credit off of the performance is really because he came from looking the opposite of that. So I will, as a man and being wrong, I will give him credit for that, because some people couldn't conquer that. They would just lose it, you know. He at least took the rematch, didn't know what version of Ruiz was coming, and he was game for it. So I give him props for that. But you know good and damn well, if there was no first fight, ain't nobody would be impressed with this performance. Like, oh, now we're talking. Wilder better watch out. Wilder better watch out. Ain't nobody would do none of that. But again, y'all motherfuckers, baby Joshua, you know, baby Huey and shit, and you want to baby him like, bro, his performance, like I said, it wasn't all that. And the reason, I'm not trying to rewrite history and say don't remember the first Ruiz fight, but I just did it just to put a perspective in your mind that ain't nobody would be impressed by that. Now, if Floyd never fought Diego Corrales or something, and then he fought Shane Mosley and beat him Juan Manuel, I would still be impressed with those performances. Bro, this man Floyd had Marquez looking stupid. You get what I'm saying? And Marquez is a legendary person. Floyd pull countering and shit. So that's the difference. Hey, Joshua, what he did was enough to, it was suitable just to get by, Bro, he did just to get, oh my gosh. Just to get by, Look. He moved around that ring. That ring was like 20 by 40. Just to get by. Ruiz liked the pie. Bro, Ruiz was eating pie and Joshua did enough to get by. That's really what it was. And that's what I'm saying. His perception has been molded by these two fights. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Because what I'm thinking is, okay, put it this way. Here's another perspective. I got it, man. These young boys can't beat me. These young boys can't beat me. Look, smash the like button. I got y'all. Who had a better victory? Ruiz over Joshua 1 or Joshua over Ruiz 2? Don't take all the emotion and psychological what they came from. If you watch this guy's victory and this guy's victory, who had the better victory over the other person? Like the more, Ruiz or Joshua, who had the better victory over the other person? What? So that's what another reason why is, you know, some people trying to blow this out of proportion. Bro, Ruiz's victory over Joshua looked way better because he was in there with Joshua, who had a 16-week camp. He only had a 5-week camp. He's at a height deficit, the shorter man, the guy with the shorter arms, on a rematch room DAZN card, and then he was up against it. Joshua was up against it based on the fact that he lost and looked so horrible. Y'all don't have to say, I got a question. If you have a question, you can put the question. If it gets answered, it gets answered. I don't know why you guys always preface you have a question. Be a man and just ask your question, you know? Oh, I have a question here. Just ask your question. This ain't no formal, it's a live stream chat. Now, this ain't no Snapple. Man, y'all trying to hate. It's that yerba. I'm off that yerba. The hibiscus. Yerba. Ain't no Snapple. But you know I hit you with the Snapple facts. Man, I'm off that yerba. Come on. So that's what I seen. Kennedy, I know. That's why I said that. Man, me and Kennedy on the same page. Bro. Old media shook. They shooketh. Boxing News 24. Oh my God. Teddy Atlas reacts to Johsua. Look at this. I ain't reading all this shit. I ain't Floyd Mayweather. You're trying to have me read all this shit. All right. Johsua was beating a 283-pound guy, but he can only be responsible for his part. He was prepared to be different. Ruiz wasn't prepared the way he needed to be prepared. I'm giving him all the credit for doing what he had to do with what he had, but he wasn't in there with a Joe Frazier, and he wasn't in there with a George Foreman. This is Teddy Atlas on his podcast. Y'all see that? I know those guys don't exist anymore, but he wasn't even in there with a prepared Ruiz. He was there with the guy that went down that treacherous road of allowing the fame and money to allow him to forget about how you want to feel yourself the day after. It bothered me because Ruiz cared so little about the opportunities that come so rarely. Right? Who are they going to fight? Team Johsua only going to fight guys they can control, that Hearn controls, and that DAZN controls. They're not going to fight guys from another network and another promoter unless it's so big that they can work out a deal, which sometimes happens. Teddy hitting y'all. Johsua looked fragile. I saw fragileness in Johsua. I still saw Humpty Dumpty fall and get broken into a million pieces and do what had to be done to put it together, but I still had a funny feeling every once in a while in those small spots where Ruiz did move his hands and did get close. Is Humpty Dumpty really back together again? Is Humpty Dumpty going to fall apart again? Do I see a crack in the eggshell? Yeah, calm down. Eddie Hearn, a lot of money involved, I get it, but please stop acting like he defeated a good fighter. He said the king is back. Eddie Hearn said that Johsua didn't just beat, he said it like Johsua just beat the Roman army. He didn't beat them. It was more like a college fraternity at a keg party. You defeated one of them in the middle of a keg party, because that's kind of how Ruiz represented himself on that night. So you didn't exactly beat the Roman Empire, but you did what you had to do. But you saw in those moments, and he did what he had to do to survive those moments. He grabbed, he held, he survived. But there were moments where you saw some fragileness where you had to be worried. If you were a fan of Joshua's, your heart had to go boom. I mean, really, Joshua's not the guy that you thought he was going to be. But give him credit for coming back and reinventing himself and doing what he had to do, especially on the mental side. But Johsua, he's not the guy that we all hoped he would be. I think that's fair, said Teddy Atlas. Bro, new media. This man called him Humpty Dumpty. He took it to the fables. This motherfucker had Greek fables and shit. This motherfucker said nursery rhyme. He said, oh, what's the one with the shoe that had all the kids and motherfuckers in the shoe? What's the nursery rhyme with the shoe? Where they was living in a fucking shoe. Man, come on, bro. Somebody better. I know I ain't the only one. I forgot. What's the one with the shoe? Man, come on. Somebody don't know the shoe. Is that Mother Goose? Old Mother Hubbard. Yeah, that bitch was living in a cupboard or some shit. Man, where's she at? Yeah, that motherfucker. Old Mother Hubbard lives in the cupboard. The bitch is kind of stubborn. Bro, what is that, Old Mother Hubbard? See, y'all ignorant. Y'all don't know this shit that I be on. Where's this at? I'm about to tell y'all some nursery rhymes. Fuck this. I'm the nursery rhyme channel.
Old Mother Hubbard. Old Mother Hubbard
went to the cupboard
to get her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none.
This ain't it.
She went to the baker's to buy him some bread.
Man, fuck all that.
When she came back, the poor dog was dead.
The bitch killed a dog? Hey, this ain't the story. Nah, this ain't it. I don't like this one. I like dogs. Man, who the fuck said this? This ain't old Man, what? The bitch ain't feeding the dog, man. Call it. What's that? ASPC, bro. What the fuck y'all got me? That's not Old Mother Hubbard. Nah, the one I'm talking about. This bitch is killing dogs. This is Kovalev. She kicking dogs and all types of shit. Nah, bro. This ain't it. Nah, the bitch killed a dog. I ain't fucking with her. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. She got to go. Give her the electric chair.
Went to the joiner's to buy him a coffin, and when she
Oh, she bought the dog a coffin? Oh my God. So the bitch bought him dog food late. He died. So she go right there to get the coffin. Hey, she a scandalous ass bitch, bro.
came back, the doggy was laughing.
Hold on. The dog's laughing. I thought the dog was dead. What the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? Y'all got me listened to. She got this poltergeist ass dog. Man, come on, cuz. Bro, what the fuck? I don't even remember the story going like this. She said she went to buy the dog a coffin, came back, the dog was laughing. Hey, this dog possessed. Man, get this old paranormal activity ass poltergeist. They're here. Looking ass dog the fuck up out of here. Why the dog laughing? He dead. Man, this thriller ass dog. Somebody said Pet Cemetery. Yeah, get this Stephen King Pet Cemetery Gage ass dog the fuck out of here. No fit. Remember Gage? My homie Gage had that knife. He was under the bed. He was no fair. He was hacking people. Man, get this shit out of here. What do y'all have me listening to? This is not what I was talking about. This bitch Hubbard, serial killer. Man, y'all got me hot. I'm angry. Why is the dog laughing in a coffin or whatever?
She went to the butcher's to buy him some tripe, and when she came back, he was smoking his pipe.
The dog is a crack fiend now? Oh my gosh. Bro. She said she went to buy the dog some tripe, came back, the dog is on the pipe. Hey, this dog a fucking, he came back from the dead, he a crack, he pookie. The dog like, roof. Keep calling me, man. Keep calling. Scotty, I don't want to die, Scotty. Man, what do y'all have me listening to? Hey, you know, kids are imaginative. So when we hear this bullshit, we don't know what the fuck's going on. We just hear dog and yeah, yo, the dog, he's back alive. As an adult, this shit sound pretty fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, everybody say that's fucked up. This story sound kind of fucked up when you start thinking about it. Why is he on the crack pipe, man? Them motherfucker Reaganomics. Them motherfucker, she said, came back from the stove after he came back to life, and he's so strung out from dying once. Cause cats got 9 lives, not no fucking dogs. So this is some Pet Cemetery type shit. Now the motherfucker strung out on that glass dick. Dog, keep calling me, man. The dog like this. Man, Scotty, I don't wanna. I better not burn my shit. Let me keep this away, cause I'm gonna be on some fire marshal Bill shit, bro. Cause with these glasses, man, I gotta stop. If I catch my mustache kind of thick, bro. I'll be on some fire marshal Bill shit. Let's just say you're right there, Johsua. You got that flame, bro. Let me stop. Don't play with lighters, but dog, man, keep calling me, man. Keep calling. Hey, I don't remember this story like this.
She went to the hatter's to buy him a hat, and when she came back, he was feeding the cat.
She went to buy him a new era.
She went to the barber's to buy him a wig.
Why the bitch? She's stupid, bro. Why would you buy him a hat and then buy him a wig? Like the hat, it don't matter what your hair is looking like. If you don't have that Caesar, you wear the hat. How you go buy the hat before the wig? Try the wig out, see if that worked, and if it don't, then get you a little hat, man. Come on, she's stupid.
And when she came back, he was dancing a jig.
He dancing a jig. Hey, this is a slave ass dog. A jig. Bro, this is a Dillian White dog. This is a slave room dog. He was dancing a jig.
She went to the tailor's to buy him a coat, but when she came back, he was riding a goat.
This man is fucking a goat, like on 40-Year-Old Virgin. He's like, why you keep telling me to fuck a goat, man? Bro, she said he was dancing. Bro, he strung out on crack. Smoking a pipe. He wearing disguises and shit, wigs, dancing jigs, and then he riding a goat. Man, come on.
She went to the cobbler's to buy him some shoes, and when she came back, he was reading the news. Read by Lorraine Montgomery for...
Man, what the fuck? This dog lost it, bro. Motherfucking bass head of dogs. Crack rock, crack rock. Crack rock, crack rock. That's not the story I was talking about. Mother, y'all had me listen to some old bullshit that wasn't. There was an old woman. Oh, this is it. There was an old woman who lived in the shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread. Hey, she's stingy. And whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. Yeah, that's Mother Goose. Yeah. Man, y'all told me about this Mother Hubbard bitch. Man, that ain't her. It's Mother Goose. That's it. I'm gonna call the SPCA on Mother Goose, bro. She said she wouldn't give him no bread. Like, damn, she had hella kids. She on welfare and all types of shit. It says there was an old woman who lived in the shoe. That doesn't sound sanitary living conditions. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. So she a single mom for sure. There's no way she's not a single mom, because you would know what to do. If your husband was working, you know what I'm saying, you know what to do a little bit because you have secondary income. She gave them some broth without any bread. Bro, what? She put them on the keto diet. Man, get this keto diet bitch out of here, bro. She gave them, she gave them broth. Do you know how thin broth is with nothing in it? Gave them broth without any bread. She put them kids on the keto diet. She said, fuck it. Eat this fucking chicken broth. Man, get this shit out of here. Man, what's up, Simi and Diggles? Bro, she put these ugly ass kids on the keto diet. She put these motherfuckers on that keto paleo shit. She said, no bread. Fuck y'all. She got the Wayans family. She don't know what to do, man. This bitch is tripping. Anyway, these nursery rhymes sound more fucked up the older we get. Yeah, she could have put some in that, bro. She's stingy with it. You know, that bitch was eating like Andy Ruiz and shit. And she gonna feed the kids some broth. Lazy ass parent. She up here eating like Andy Ruiz, eating empanadas and tortas and all types of tacos and shit. You got the kids eating broth. Okay. You a badass parent. Smash the like button. I'll do what I want to do. He said that's child abuse. Eagles Army got to be the funniest. Yeah, I'm smacking. I'm talking with my mouth open. New media. I do what I want to do. Yeah, smash the like, man. I do what I want to do. Andre versus Keebler, whatever. I don't know. Who the fuck is Keebler? This is L fast motherfucker. Bro, what the fuck? It's fight season on DAZN. Man, get John Cena little brother, Paul Cena and shit. Look at John Cena little bro, Paul Cena. Man, who the fuck is this? Listen, old media can't say shit. Don't tell me anything about boxing ever again. Andrade is a quality fighter. Can't get no work. Eddie Hearn did not put him in one meaningful fight. Who the fuck is Keebler? Who the fuck is that, bro? Oh, I seen him with Luis Arias, bro. Man, 919, you did this on purpose because you knew. Come on, bro. He fighting Keebler, Irishman. He fighting Robert De Niro and the Irishman. Heard you paint houses looking ass. Bro, who the fuck is the Irishman? And then we ain't talking about De Niro, but new media, I do everything for De Niro. Man, who the fuck is this dude anyway? Keebler. Like, for real. Like, what is he known for? Because he beat Luis Arias, who Jacobs beat, who Gabe Rosado really beat. Bro, come on. What is the... And they... Bro, I am convinced. I am literally convinced Eddie Hearn don't have no knowledge of American boxing. This motherfucker put the Keebler Elf versus Badass Andrade, who can scrap, a week before the Super Bowl in Miami. So just because the Super Bowl's in Miami, you think people are going to go out a week early for this Keebler Elf shit? That's not even how that works. Like, let's say Super Bowl Sunday, and then hold on. Let me check, because actually it's the Friday. Okay, so that part is not as bad as I thought. Hold on. Okay, so it's literally, oh my, no, bro. They put this shit on Thursday, bro. Man, Eddie Hearn has a Thursday fight. Man, DAZN is messing up boxing, bro. These decisions, it's like, how can fans even like boxing? Bro, this shit, I'm looking at the flyer right now. This shit say Thursday. Look. Bro, real talk. Look, Thursday. You see that? Bro, this shit is on a Thursday. Bro, it makes it too hard to follow the sport. It makes it too hard to... Motherfucker. Okay, so DAZN, let them tell it. You got to stay up extra late for Canelo Kovalev, wait for UFC 244 to end. Then, couple days later, Inoue versus Donaire is in Japan, so you got to be up hella early, 4:30 California time, to watch that. Then he puts this Saudi Arabia card together, right? And the Saudi Arabia card, based on the time zone difference, in California, that card came on at 1:30 p.m., competing with the SEC games. Then you got Jacobs versus Chavez Jr., which I've heard no promotion for, on a Friday. Now he got a week before Super Bowl in Miami. He got Andrade versus Keebler on a Thursday. Like, bro, this is too erratic. Like, HBO didn't do all this shit. Man, when's the last time you watched the HBO first run, not no replay or something, and it came on at 4:30 a.m.? I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, bro, Andrade is a beast. Like, Eddie Hearn can't get him Charlo, or, man, it's not even just a Charlo. Derevyanchenko. Listen, that would be a great fight. Andrade versus Derevyanchenko. He lost, but fuck that. People know what it is. Bro, you can't give him Derevyanchenko? He really fighting Paul Cena, John Cena, little brother. Bro, who the fuck is that? This motherfucker got him fighting Goodwill Hunting and shit. That the shit wasn't in surgery. That motherfucker fighting Goodwill Hunting and shit. This shit crazy. He fighting Goodwill Hunting. Eddie Hearn is trying to make UK number 2. It's not finna work. This is America, Jack. Like, it's a different market. You can't try the little we don't just hold hands. We don't even like other Americans and shit. Motherfuckers be shooting at each other, cussing people out. Fuck you, cutting them off. We don't just hold hands and we are the world and Sweet Caroline and all this bullshit. We don't even like each other half the time. That's not how America works, bro. You know, the UK, they'll travel to Saudi Arabia and Bangladesh and all these other places for their fighters. You know, they'll go to fucking bro, they'll go, the Himalayas, Swiss out. They'll go all them places for Liam. Bro, ain't nobody. People live in America. Motherfuckers won't travel out of state. It's a hassle. Ain't nobody try to travel out of state if it ain't worth it. You feel me? Like there could be something in my own state in LA. Like, you know, I'm a California native. I live in the Bay up north. If it's in LA but it ain't worth, I ain't even going to that. And that's in my state. But California's too big. I'm not finna be spending hella money to go see fucking Glass Joe versus Windex Williams and shit. Man, who the fuck is Windex Williams? Man, come on, bro. Who is Windex Williams? Like, man, I ain't gonna watch that shit, bro. I don't know Windex Williams and Glass Joe and shit. Oh, he's gonna shine his glass. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Windex Williams. He swipes at him. Like, I don't know no Windex Williams and Glass Joe and all this shit. I don't know what you talking about. Fuck you. Man. So I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what that is right now. I really don't. And the thing is, it sucks because I seen this coming, but Andre's too talented and can't get no looks. He can't get no big fight. And once again, this is why old media don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't talk. Oh, you can look at me. They always look at me, but don't talk to me, bro. I don't at me on Twitter. Motherfuckers be atting me. Hey, ego. I don't want to talk, bro. I don't have nothing to say. Bro, this is the same people who say, oh yeah, but Gervonta, why is he fighting Gamboa? I mean, Gamboa. They mad at Tank fighting Gamboa. They mad at, you know, oh yeah, why is Charlo fighting Dennis Hogan? It's Dennis Hogan. Why is the other Charlo fighting Harrison in a rematch in California? Why are you fighting in California? Bro, this is how they sound. Like, exactly. So I hope I'm annoying you with this voice, but that's how they sound to me. They have all these criticisms and concerns and, you know, who wants to see Danny Garcia versus Ivan Radcash? I mean, really? But then ain't saying nothing about this. They ain't saying nothing about this. Who is this? Roman versus, who is that? Akmadella Medea, bro. And then Tevin Farmer versus Joseph Jojo Diaz. And then Andre versus Keeler. Bro, come on, bro. Motherfucker, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. The motherfucker walking out the pocket shit. I ain't a killer. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. The motherfucker. Who the fuck is Keeler? That motherfucker said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. West Side. The motherfucker said, I ain't a killer, but don't push. Man, who the fuck is that, bro? Andre finna beat that ass, bro. I promise you that. Andre finna, bro. Keebler finna get it. Keebler finna get the wreck. He finna get the real wreck. But look at Tank fight criticized, Jamel, Tank fight criticized, or all these guys criticized, Danny Garcia, all these PBC guys. Why is Errol Spence Porter on pay-per-view? Why is Walter Ortiz on pay-per-view? These are the criticisms, but DAZN has Danny Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. No one asked for it. No promotion. They've announced Jaime Munguia moving up to 160 to fight a guy who's 2 fights removed from being knocked out in the first round by David Lemieux. Right? Jaime Munguia versus Gary Spike O'Sullivan. And now they have a main event, Demetrius Andrade, the week before Super Bowl versus Keeler. I mean, and they won't say nothing about that. They won't say nothing about that. Media don't say nothing. I ain't even mad at Andre. Get your money. But what I'm saying is that ain't no. All right. Danny Garcia being from Philly and Ivan Redcash. We don't even know what the undercard is. You think that's going to be a bigger card than Danny? Danny fighting Ivan Redcash. We don't even know the undercard. But now DAZN announced it. PBC can put on whatever they want. Damn, these are good. These are hitting. I'm hungry than a bear. They say all this to badmouth Danny Garcia versus Ivan Redcap. Andre's fighting Keeler because he's being ducked, and DAZN ain't enforcing Canelo or Triple G or Billy Joe Saunders, all guys that they have to fight Andrew. Triple G can fight Steve Rolls. They say nothing about it. You see that? Triple G can fight Steve Rolls. Canelo can fight Amir Khan, Liam Smith, James Kirkland, Rocky Fielding. Say nothing about it. Andrade, he's being ducked. DAZN ain't enforcing Canelo, Caleb Smith, John Ryder, Triple G, Canelo, none of these dudes, Billy Joe Saunders, to fight Andrade. So now he got to fight the fucking Keebler. And you don't hear nothing from it. But let Tank fight Gamboa. Let Danny fight Ivan Redcash off of his career best performance against a name that we all know. And he stopped Devin Alexander. Let Tank Harrison happen in California. Let Jamal fight a guy Jaime Munguia refused to give a rematch to before he left 154. Listen, Jaime Munguia lost to Dennis Hogan. We all know that. He's moving to 160. Why wasn't his first fight Dennis Hogan? Dennis Hogan was clearly someone who has a better overall game, who's tall as well, who has power and more skill. Dennis Hogan was willing to fight them at 160. Why didn't Jaime Munguia fight Dennis Hogan at 160? It wasn't because of Dennis Hogan. He probably would have took the rematch. Why wouldn't he? You mean to tell me he'll fight Charlo at 160, but a guy he feels he beat and is better than? It's because Golden Boy, they're trying to milk Jaime Munguia. They know he's not ready, so they're not going to put him in with no big name. They're going to keep putting him in with Liam Smith after Canelo, Gary Spike O'Sullivan after David Lemieux flattened him. They're going to keep putting him in with this type of Patrick Alati, someone no one even knows. They're not going to put him. They're like, damn, we tried to cherry pick Dennis Hogan the first time, and he was more tricky than we thought. Let's just leave him alone. It's very easy to see because Golden Boy don't have no stars outside of Canelo and Ryan G. Those are their biggest stars. So they're trying to build something out of Jaime Munguia. So they're trying to let him grow into his position. But so far, I ain't seen one person that believes Jaime Munguia is unbeatable right now. I ain't never heard no one say that. It's just he ain't fought no one upper echelon. Saddam Ali, I mean, he was really a welterweight. And he been stopped by Jesse Vargas at welterweight. So yeah, that's the Golden Boy plan, the DAZN plan. O'Sullivan can win fight. It's not about that. Jaime Munguia is a former champion who's supposed to be like Golden Boy. If you listen to the press conference, they said he's a global star. They said something hella dramatic. Okay, so why is he not fighting a global better name? Why don't you put Jaime Munguia in with Derevyanchenko? That would be an action. Oh my God, can you imagine that? Put him in. Derevyanchenko's off a loss. He's off of a loss. Why didn't he fight Derevyanchenko off a loss at 160? That's a great fight. Fight Erickson Lubin. These are good fights. Bro, they put Spike O'Sullivan. Teddy says, will Anthony Joshua step up to Deontay Wilder? To answer your question, the answer is hell no. He is not on the level of Wilder, just too much power for Joshua's styrofoam chin. Oh, wow. Damn, Matt Sean got clapped. Who is Matt Sean? That motherfucker sound like a fake quarterback that never made it. You know, the Philadelphia Eagles, they're on their second string quarterback. You know, after Nick Foles left, we're going to put in Matt Sean. Like, who the fuck is Matt Sean? Man, get Matt Sean, fake quarterback. That's Willie Beeman versus Matt Sean on tonight's Sharks game. Stay tuned. Like, who the fuck is Matt Sean? Thank you, Ego. Boxing really needs you because you boxing brain is... Oh, because your boxing brain is 1,000. Casuals don't want to believe because they just love one boxer. Facts. Appreciate you, though. Yeah, what's up, Simeon Diggles? We got Diggles in here, channel member extraordinary. Hey, I can't front. Reese's came through drip, bro. These shits I never had these. Hey, Reese's came through dripping. These is on point, bro. These little Reese's, I like pretzel because it give you a little bit of salty taste, but little Reese's came through dripping. I ain't never had these. I just seen them. I was like, okay, let me check them out. Okay. I'm on my Andy Ruiz. I'm about to eat whatever this winter. Fuck it. Bro, look at these little motherfuckers, bro. Look, with the back, we got chocolate backing. Bro, these is on point. Came through dripping. Man, you know Joshua ain't trying to fight Wilder. He don't even sound convincing anymore. The reporters sound more energetic than him. Hey, Anthony Joshua, you want to whoop Wilder's ass? You see, the thing is, right? Oh, my. When he had that delayed startup, you already know it's going to be some bullshit. When he said pause, stutter, you already know it's going to be some bullshit. Do you want to fight Wilder next? The thing is, it's not about Wilder. It's about taking my time. It's about... Oh, okay. And the funny thing is, motherfucker be like, you say it was obvious, right? They'll say you and Wilder are homosexual for each other, you know, like stupid shit like that. And listen, to each his own. I'm not knocking anybody's sexual preference. I gotta preface that. but they'll say, oh, you're in love with Wilder, you're riding him, and they'll say this and that and the third, and make all these like really weird, like almost homoerotic comments, like you're obsessed with Wilder. But then they click on every video with Wilder, and like Wilder's wifey, he has a beautiful wifey that he's always with and shit. So it's like, where would you even get? I ain't even seen Johsua with no chick. I don't know if he's married. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where is this even coming from? Wilder's with his girl. She be at the fight. She be all dialed up. She got her own, she be hustling, doing her own thing, makeup and product lines and shit like that. Wilder's girl is bad, and he be out and about with her. And then people just randomly say all this other stuff about like you and Wilder are in a love affair. Just weird shit. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? I ain't even seen Johsua with a chick. Bro, I seen Johsua with a chick. I was like, oh, she's pretty. They said, oh, that's her sister. I was like, damn. Oh, okay. I thought Anthony Joshua Poole, and they said it was his sister. No cap. Joshua's sister is pretty. That's what someone said. Bro, I see Johsua. I don't care what people do. I'm just telling you. I see Johsua with 15 new dudes every off season. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen. See, and that's why I feel like Johsua has to have a lot of yes men. Because I ain't never seen that many do, unless you in a gang or something. I don't know. Maybe they banging out there. But I ain't never seen no dude that have that many dudes around, like, at all times. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I think it's like a comfort zone or something. Like he wants to, all these people are just down for the ride. He making money and stuff, and people are there. It just I don't know. I know some of like the ponytail dude. I think he grew up with that dude or something. So I'm not saying everybody included, but there is no way all those people are your day ones. No way. And truth be told, that's why people gotta understand. You gotta keep your circle small, especially the more successful you are. There be people, they be secretly plotting, hoping you don't succeed and shit. You got people around, and you sitting up here buying their plane tickets and dumb shit. You buying their plane tickets and shit, and they don't even have your best wishes in mind, or they jealous of something you achieved, or because their life are not planning out. Man, I ain't never needed that many dudes around me at all. I know my day ones, they got me. That's it. People I know and trust their intention. I just ain't never seen that. And not even just guys, women, anybody. Like I don't need a bunch of people around me. I don't want a bunch of people around me. Because you can't trust everyone's mindset. Some people are toxic. Some people are too toxic. Way too toxic. I wouldn't even want that around. And then sometimes you don't realize it until it's too late. Like, even Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is toxic to Joshua's career, whether you believe it or not. Yes, on one token, he's given him opportunities, but on the other token, he's also made people hate Johsua. Not like from I hate him like that, but you get what I'm saying. Like, not wish for his success. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with DAZN. Bro, Eddie Hearn, if DAZN came out and there was no Eddie Hearn attached to it, I don't know what the perception of DAZN would be. I'm just being real. The first person we knew from boxing to get and enforce DAZN and start backing it was Eddie Hearn. And it's like the $1 billion budget. Ain't nobody even had a problem with Eddie Hearn or even did videos like really opposing. He was just there. You know what I'm saying? He was just doing his thing. But it's like he almost did the Andy Ruiz thing, but he didn't. His vice wasn't food. His vice was getting views and being in front of the camera and people laughing at his jokes and yes men and that's the power and the fame start looking like it started getting to Eddie Hearn. There ain't no promoter out there that does more, and not in a good way, does more stuff than Eddie Hearn, like trying to be in the mix. I never see Leonard Ellerby as much. Yeah, he's on social media. He'll, entertain certain things, blah, blah, blah. He'll do some interviews, but there is nobody more than Eddie Hearn all in the video. Any of y'all boxers want to remain boxers, focus on your career, don't want to have to worry about the head promoter, all in the videos, dancing. Come to Death Row. There's literally Bob Arum is never, ever in the limelight like Eddie Hearn. Probably because it ain't new to him. Bob Arum, 88 years old. He trying to get bread. He trying to take care of his family. Bro, he don't give a fuck about camera time on a YouTube channel and shit. Bob Arum trying to get it, bro. He's a smart Jewish man, Harvard educated. I think that's where he graduated. Bro, he trying to get his bread up, his bars up, legacy shit. Eddie Hearn, the one, just weird shit. There's a video of Eddie Hearn, the fighters pulled his pants down. His bare ass is showing. Bro, if you did that to Bob Arum, you're getting fired. You might even get jumped. The Bob father might be on some Irishman shit. He might hit his for you or something. Bro, that's just disrespectful. Bro, do that to Jay Prince. I bet that's the last time you pants anybody. You know what I'm saying? And please don't do that to Jay Prince. He really not the one. I'm just using an example. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Who does this dumb shit? In the UK be like, oh, Eddie's ass, his arse is out. Oh. Bro, that's disrespectful. You pulling your promoter's pants down and recording it and putting it on the internet? Bro, do that to the wrong person, bro. Do that to a famous cartel boss or something, bro. It's over for you. See, not everyone plays these games that the UK play. He said if you do that to Prince, you'll never ever pull your own pants up again. That's what I'm saying, bro. Nah, I don't want to see anybody hurt, but I'm just telling you, different people accept and tolerate different things. Some people ain't gonna play with you. There's no warning. You disrespect them in a way, it could be your first offense. You disrespect them in such a way, it gets handled. That's it. Don't need to say no more. Don't need to say no less. It gets handled. Whatever that means to you, it gets handled. Yeah, Jay Prince, he too reputable. Rap a lot. He too reputable. You ain't finna disrespect the man. Bro, but you can't do that to Arum, bro. Nobody, you getting fired, bro. You getting your contract ripped up. That's just weird. It's just weird behavior. But Eddie liked the cat. He probably liked his women seeing his ass, or I don't know what. There's somebody that wants some attention. He wants some attention. Shooters, y'all gonna just let him in here? Hey, I'll read his jokes. You are a gorilla monkey. You look like Marshawn Lynch's autistic brother. I don't even know who Marshawn Lynch is. If that's funny, he can stay. If I look like Marshawn Lynch's, then he can stay. If it's funny. Let's vote. Were those jokes? Did he get me? I got roasted. He says I'm a gorilla monkey and I look like Marshawn Lynch's autistic brother. So he's making fun of autism, I guess. So let's vote. Stay or block. Gorilla Matt, Golden Matt said it ain't funny. His jokes are good. All right, he got to go. The fans have spoke. Glad that that's settled. Anywho. Yeah, man. Eddie Hearn want to be all in the video. Dancing. He said off with his head. Facts. Bro, I told you I'm the stream king. Only in my streams do they come do the foolishness for 15 seconds of fame that gets them nowhere. And the funny thing is, if it was funny, I would laugh at it. Like, I'm not. If you really roast me and it's good, clever, I'll laugh. But Marshawn Lunches, like, I don't even know who that is. You can't even spell your joke out right. I'm assuming he meant Marshawn Lynch, but that's. I mean, shout out to my Bayer dude. I don't even look like him, so it's just your whole joke was flat. The whole thing was flat. But happy holidays to everybody. Charlie Love, what's popping? Yeah, man. Anyway, Johsua, I think his perception has now been changed. Oh, he's back. You're like an Arabian dude with a Nirvana shirt. Thank you. My shooter, okay, Icy pulled up. Come on, bro. No, y'all got to get him. Now I'm an Arabian dude with a Nirvana shirt. Okay. Whatever that even means, but I think Joshua's perception has now been molded by, he said he's trying too much. Facts. It's been molded by his Ruiz fights. That's how I see it. That's exactly how I see it. I think Joshua's performance, it was enough to get by. He said that was the lamest shit I ever heard in my life. Homeboy gets no put. Come on, Icy. You know he ain't like me. He ain't like me and you with the light skin connection. Huh? Bro, why do you think they cut? Bro, come on, bro. You know what it is. They be saying, oh, you're ugly, man. All right, yeah, I'm the ugliest dude in boxing. And you be listening to all these wolf mouth, lizard lip bitches in boxing. Man, come on. Stop playing with yourself. Never. Let me just stop, bro. You know, old me to get more pussy? Honestly, you believe that? Is that what you believe? Like old media they just be in there like swimwear, and I'm just the ugly one? Okay. That's what you truly believe, huh? All right. Bro, the other thing with Eddie Hearn is becoming too predictable that everything we predict is going to happen, it comes happen. It comes happen. Bro, y'all got me talking ignorant. I'm motherfuckers messing up my words like Wilder and shit. It comes happen, Listen, it's too predictable. Hey, AJ's not going to fight Wilder. Now he's being ordered to fight two mandatories at the same time. Bro, they trying to book his whole schedule up. They are waiting Wilder out, trying to book. It is horrible. And listen, if I was from the UK, I would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed at this very moment. I would be physically, mentally ill, whatever you want to say. I would be embarrassed. I would be fucking embarrassed because you guys tolerate and you guys support this, and you know that the game is being run on you, and you guys just accept it. You accept it. See, America's different. This is no disrespect to anyone anywhere else, but I'm so glad I live in a place like America with the democracy. People could think for themselves and shit like that. It really makes you think. And it's like the UK's, they're far too fucking accepting by and large. Far too accepting. They just go with the flow and, look. The IBF have now officially ordered Johsua to defend against Kubrat Pulev next. 30 days until January 11th to agree, or purse bids will call. He has two conflicting mandatories. The WBO already ordered Usyk. Bro, they trying to stall Wilder out and all this type of shit. Bro, they trying to just make the man. And the reason how I know this is cap is you shouldn't have to fight two mandatory. Okay, Wilder's already fighting Fury, so your first BS fight, Kubrat Pulev or whatever, all right, we'll give it a pass because Wilder's already booked up. He has to get past Tyson Fury. But should he win that, there's no reason for your next fight to be a mandatory or someone other than the Wilder Fury 2 winner. Period. There's absolutely no reason for that. No reason whatsoever for that. Right? A mandatory does not precede or take precedence over unification for undisputed. So what part of the game is that? And you know they're not going to fight him that. You know what? In my opinion, because Eddie Hearn has clearly a relationship with the WBO and the WBA and people like that, I think, and this is why it's not good for boxing, what Eddie Hearn is doing. I think Eddie Hearn wants to split up the belts. I think he wants to split them up. Because the WBC is already in America with Wilder, and it looks like it's going to stay that way until someone can get past what Wilder brings, right? Then Joshua has 2 mandatories, so they're going to get to a situation where he can't fight 2 mandatories for 2 sanctioning bodies next. So they're going to try to either have Joshua fight mandatories back-to-back, and that's his calendar year, so presumably Pulev first and then Usyk later in the year, so now he doesn't have to fight Wilder, or they might have Joshua advise him to drop one of the belts. Just, you could put it in your head together. Have him drop one of the belts. Like, oh, okay, we can't defend both guys, so we're getting rid of the WBO, and they're going to let Usyk and whoever else is rated behind Usyk fight for the WBO belt. Now, since Joshua looks vulnerable and looks like he could lose, Eddie Hearn is in the control of 2 people's career that are now champions. Without having to make AJ and Usyk where you sacrifice one of them. So I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie Hearn wants to separate the belts. He probably wants to separate them. But either way, it's fucked up because even if he makes Pulev and then Usyk versus AJ, then where's Wilder? You know, why would you fight Usyk before you fight Wilder? And Wilder has been at your throat for 3+ years. Horrible. So good luck. I hope Sky Sports raises the price to $80, 80 pound for their pay-per-views. I hope they tax the fuck out y'all. Just so y'all pay. You fucking gobble the cost so you can see what everybody else in boxing sees. And I guarantee, bro, they raised the Joshua Ruiz by 5 pounds, and some of these guys from the UK lost their fucking mind. Oh, this is outrageous. Why'd they hike the price up? Over 5 pounds with $7, $8 or some shit. I hope they skyrocket that shit. Gang. Shout out to Rodon Finkley. Man, I hope they skyrocket that shit. Charge maximum dollar for tickets, all that. Cause the UK, you gonna gobble up this cost. Y'all don't want to, represent boxing. You want to represent just British boxing? All right, you guys do it. Bro, I'm telling you, it don't have to be this way, but it will. And it looks like it's getting there. It's getting to the point where all this stuff is only going to be passable in fantasy land in the UK. Nobody else is believing it. Mexico, the United States, Australia, these other places, they're not buying it. Everyone knows what it is with Joshua not wanting to fight Wilder. So you guys support your man and use, blind loyalty and all that. But you going to foot the bill. You going to foot the bill. Bro, this ain't Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis. It's not Mayweather, Pacquiao. This fight is Joshua is going to be looked at as none of them, because Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, their names, by the time people were really linking their names, they were already established. Same thing with Pacquiao and Mayweather. Joshua, he got 23 fights, whatever it is, 22, 23 fights and a loss, and they said he ran the last fight. Bro, he's far from set in stone. If Joshua retire right now, is he a legend, like a Hall of Famer? If he just said, oh, yeah, I beat Ruiz, that's it for me, would he be in the Hall of Fame off of that? You, my bro, ego, don't ever get it twisted. He said fan, ego, army all day. No, shout out to Ronald Finkley. You've been holding it down. Bro, he could not retire. He could not retire and be revered as no Lennox Lewis, Foreman, Muhammad Ali type. Hell no. Who is Johsua really beat? Bro, who is he really beat for real? I've been telling y'all the same thing. Bro, he beat Klitschko and a guy who came in and undisciplined and looked horrible. And he only beat him one of the 2 times. See, and then Ruiz, he's his own worst problem because the first fight, I don't know his finances, but he was talking about he was going to walk away from boxing. So I can imagine his money wasn't the same. So he had 5 weeks to train, so he was motivated. He was motivated for the opportunity, and he took it like a real fight. Period. He didn't have, from in between the Dimitrenko fight and the Johsua fight, he didn't have much time to really fuck up. At all. But that 4 or 5 months or whatever it was in between and getting more money to his name, he didn't know how to act. That's what it is. He didn't know how to act, and it was, for him, it was too much for somebody who was already not in peak shape, you know. He went the Roberto Duran, Buster Douglas route. Couldn't curb the partying and stupid shit. And then, like I said, bro, it's over. It's over until they do what new media been telling them to do. That's it. That's how I see it. And it's going to be that way, baby. Bro, it's it. It has to be it. Johsua ain't going to get no real looks from Pulev fight. What does that prove? Pulev been stopped in 5 rounds by Klitschko, a guy that Johsua beat. Who the fuck gives a fuck about the Pulev fight? Pulev didn't even look good in his last fight versus Rydell Booker, and he got a Me Too case. What does a fight with him prove? Bro, all this dumb shit in boxing, but it's just mandatory. Bro, we know when it's a good mandatory and when it ain't, period. I don't, listen, PBC, if anyone from the PBC is listening to me right now, make that fucking PBC belt. Make it. Just do it. Dude, just go the exact way the UFC got the shit going on. Do it. Like Eminem said, fuck that. Do that shit. Make that big. Can you afford to blow this? Are you that rich? Bro, go ahead and make that belt. Because it is very apparent that people can phone a friend and, pay some money under the table and do little, call in a favor or whatever to get little mandatories, and people finagled and bumped up the rankings and shit. So fuck it. That's how people want to play. Make your own shit. Have your own league, basically. You got the staffing to do it. You got the roster to do it. So fuck everybody. Let's do it like that. Every man for himself. Fuck it. Boxing want to be like the Wild Wild West? Fuck it. We can't get the fights we want? Fuck it. Like Mike Tyson said, it's a fight. So what? It's a fight. Fuck it. So I'm with that. PBC, make this fucking belt. Make it quick too. Come out with a little cool design, get the Watson brothers or some shit to design it. Make this fucking shit. Because that's one thing the UFC has not missed out on is, bro, it's not just about these fucking belts. It's about the fans. Listen, UFC just made a BMF belt. The bad motherfucker belt. They just made a random belt for the occasion and had The Rock present it. But the reason it worked and people were interested to the point where Canelo on DAZN had to wait for them is because it wasn't just about the fucking BMF. It looked dope though. I'll give it to UFC. The belt did look dope, but it wasn't about that. It's because that's who we as the people, we as fans anointed were the toughest, rawest, baddest motherfuckers. Stockton slap. Shout out to 305. And we determined that, hey, off of these recent performances and victories that these dudes have had, Nate Diaz coming off a long layoff and slapping up Pettis and looking good, Jorge Masvidal fighting backstage against fighters, Usman or whatever, and then kneeing Ben Askren to his fucking doom in 5 seconds, and then knocking out oh boy, what's the Darren Till. These are the raw motherfuckers where they got momentum. That's why it sold. It wasn't about the belt, even though the belt looked tight. It was about the fans. So the fans got to pay for this shit. So yeah, bring Andrew Galata. Yeah, I want to blaze. Bring on the people, bro. I'm on that Tyson shit. Yeah, so bring Andrew Galata. Bring the PBC belt. Bring it. I want to see. I want to blaze. I want to blaze a little bit. Yeah, bring that PBC belt. Cause these motherfuckers just keep coming up with these mandatories. You see, providing I have no mandatories. Joshua been saying some bro, he's not ready. Ain't nobody talked about mandatories more than fucking AJ. He's not ready. Period. After the Parker fight. Oh, yeah, I'll fight anybody, but providing I have no mandatories. Bro, this is the game plan. This is what they set forth. Fuck it. Phone a friend. Oh, hey, can you call in that Usyk mandatory? Can you call in that Kubrat Pulev so we have an excuse to tell these people why Joshua's not fighting a fucking champion? So fuck it. Yeah, bring Andrew Galata. Bring on that PBC belt. I want to blaze. Yeah, I want to blaze. Fuck it. It's like, put it like this. If you in a street fight and somebody got brass knuckles and you're just concerned with fighting with your bare knuckles, like, oh, I never cheat with brass, bro, you gonna get your ass beat. Bro, if he got brass knuckles, I'm picking up a lead pipe. That's just what it is. Why are you gonna be so concerned with being on a fair playing field in the street fight, right? And he cheating, trying to use brass knuckles instead of going head up with, just fists. He using brass knuckles, and your dumb ass don't want to pick up these nunchucks or a stick or, a baseball. Bro, I'm picking up that bat. Mark McGuire some shit. Fuck that. You fighting with brass knuckles, then you gonna get this fucking Barry Bonds. I'm gonna show you the Bay Area way when I hit you with this Barry Bonds, bro. That's how it is. So if Eddie Hearn is playing keep away in the sanctioning bodies is allowing it and going along with it and getting paid off or whatever the fuck they're doing that's making this mandatories always pop up at the worst possible fucking then fuck it. Play the game like they playing it. So I'm not mad at that. Make that PBC belt. They're keeping Joshua away from Wilder. We all know why. We all know the outcome. Or we have a pretty good idea what the outcome is. Even if you don't think that Wilder wins the fight, then make the fight. That's it. That's the best way. That's the best way. All you have to do is you don't think it's true, you don't think it's real, make the fight. Ooh, the shooters caught them a body. Yeah. Bring Andrew Galata. I want to blaze. Yeah, bring on that PBC belt. It's a fight. Fuck it. It's gonna be a fight. So yeah. They're playing keep away. And this is what Wilder's team has already done. Like, Joshua was playing the bullshit, fighting Povetkin when nobody wanted to see that. Knew what the outcome was finna be. Povetkin off juice, and man, come on. We knew what that was. So Wilder did his own plan. He had already had Luis Ortiz, reached out to Tyson Fury. They made it do what it do, and now they're doing the same thing again. Listen, put it this way. How many mandatories has Wilder even fought? So I understand Joshua has more belts, but come on, bro. Wilder fought Stavern, 2, and then this year he fought Brazil. Joshua just lost his belts, right? Bro, that should reset the timeline unless the champion keeps the belt. Like, if you had, listen, how that should buy you some time some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ruiz handed over the belt, lost to Joshua in the second fight, and then the night that he won, he automatically got he got 2 mandatories. Like, come on, bro. Best boxing media. Keep it up, bro. Appreciate you. We just talk that real shit. That shit to make you feel shit. Man, you know the sanctioned bodies is getting their feet rubbed and, you know, their palms greased. So, yeah, man, fuck it. Every man for himself. That's how it gotta be. What's a good effing point? I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, this man just got the belt, and the day of that he got the belt back, he has his mandatory call. Like, come on, bro. And then now it's like, oh, you have till January 11th. Like, god damn, it was it December? It's December 12th. You got 30 days to make this shit. So you know what bro, they ain't trying to fight Wilder. Bro, AJ just won the belt. You said he wouldn't even beat Ruiz. You picked him because y'all. Oh, I could tell you not. Do you see how he spelled y'all? He spelled y'all with the W. I could tell you ain't from America. Shut your stupid ass up. That man said y'all, YAWLL. That motherfucker said y'all. Man, you is not American, dog. That motherfucker said y'all. Yeah, I could tell y'all, bro. The British is coming out in you. That's some UK shit. That motherfucker don't even know. It ain't you all, it's y'all. This motherfucker say y'all. Man, he got to go. Listen, we gonna light a candle. I feel sorry for him. They know not what they do. We lit the lucky flame. I had to light the lucky flame for him. That motherfucker said y'all. Yeah, your mate has his jowls and his jowl. Man, shut your yowl ass up. Yeah, we had to light that candle for him. I already knew what that was gonna be. Yeah, UK. I didn't know you like to go at. Bro, they still talking about the prediction. Bro, I don't give a fuck about getting the prediction wrong. What'd that do? The money still come out. You still see the super chats. Bro, I got the prediction. The day I got, do you know how much super chats I made? The day I got the prediction wrong when I went live. These motherfuckers still talk about a prediction. Did you see how many super chats we got literally on the Saturday Johsua fought? Bro, I don't give a fuck about getting it wrong. If I get it wrong or right, I'm still getting paid. Bro, I don't give a fuck about that. But I do care about boxing long term. You know, until you show me the person who got 100% ratio on all they fight predictions that puts it on public wax like me, then I ain't pressed about it. Man, what the fuck? Man, Matchroom, they got a good graphic designer, but it's like OD. Why the graphic, bro? Rematch Room got a good graphic designer. Ego tell him, boy, stop. Yeah, I remember that dude. Boy, stop. I remember that little Richard ass dudes in the comment section. Why they gonna lose? Boy, stop. Like, who talks like that, bro? If you over the age of 20 and you a male, that's weird. Motherfucker told me, boy, stop. Boy, stop. Why they ain't gonna beat nobody? Child. What? You all is a wrong. Why they ain't gonna, boy, stop. Motherfucker, what the fuck? Now I'm gonna sit here and eat this patty pie. Patty, man, eat your patty pie and get the fuck from around me. What the fuck are you even talking about, bro? Bro, I don't trust these dudes, bro. We need to, man. Where the real men at that like boxing that is not on this weird shit talking to me like this and shit. But that man said, "Boy, stop! You stop it right now." That motherfucker sound like what is that chick? She said, what's the fire? She said, I said, sweet. What the fuck is her name? Man, it's been a minute. The one that went viral. Anybody got time for that? What was her name? Sweet Brown. Is that her name? Sweetie D, Sweet Brown. That's what these motherfuckers talking like Sweet Brown and shit. I looked up, I came out and said, "Dear baby Lord Jesus, it's a fire." So I started running. I said, "Child, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that." Bro, shut your ass up. That motherfucker Sweet Brown and shit. I said, "Dear Lord Jesus, it's a fire." I look up, flames everywhere. Ain't nobody got time for that. Shut your stupid ass up. Ain't nobody got time for you. This stupid shit. You say it, motherfucker. That's what we don't have time for. We got all the time in the world for this. We ain't got no time for you with that. We ain't got time for you with that dumb ass shit you talking about. Dear Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Man, shut your ass up. She had that sway in the morning head wrap on and shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Bro, I seen somebody put an auto-tune on it. That bitch had auto-tune. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Man, come on, dog. Where's she at? Where's Sweet Brown at? They made it to a whole ass song. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, "Dear Lord Jesus, fuck.
I got bronchitis.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part.
Got time for that.
Bro, she said, "I got bronchitis."
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time.
Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time.
Man, get your ass out of my shit. It's my shit. She said, "I had bronchitis." Dear Lord, that's a fire, bro. Shut your ass. That boy said, "Boy, stop." Bro, listen. If you a grown ass man and you say, "Boy, stop," yowl, like that dude said in the comment section. If you say shit like catchy shit, like ain't nobody got time for that and stupid shit like that. If you are a grown man and you have a mohawk, I don't trust you. Bro, if you're older than the age of 9, I don't want to see you with the mohawk. You know, Dillian White and all these motherfuckers be getting a mohawk. I don't trust people that get a mohawk if you're older than 9 years old. I ain't never seen Big Boy with a mohawk. I don't remember that. What else? Oh, yeah. If you say yes, like yes, bitch. Yeah. Here, I'm going to spell it because I don't know this. Yes. If you say yes instead of yes, bro. No. Don't do that. Bro, unless you talking to a girl, maybe, but definitely don't send it to your boys. He be like, "Hey, you want to hoop later? We about to meet at 5 p.m. Yes, bro, yes. Bro, what the fuck? I'd be like, "All right, hey, we got enough players. Don't meet us. Don't meet up. We not going no more." Bro, that motherfucker respond with yes, yes. If you say yes to me and you a dude, bro, you're not invited. You disinvited. You uninvited at this motherfucker. I rescind whatever I sent you. I rescind it, bro. That motherfucker say yes, man. Yes. You a grown ass man talking about some yes. Man, what the fuck? Here's another one. This I know some of y'all be getting fucked up with this, but I'm trying to tell y'all, we gonna make the alpha males really alpha males. If you talk to your partners and regular conversation, don't just put K. I'm trying to tell. Listen, don't put K. I'm gonna show you. Look, everybody look in the comment section. If you respond to your boy and you just put that, oh my God, don't do that. That's the worst. Bro, you motherfucker, you say okay or alrighty, like, bro, you can say anything. Like, look, okay, you can do like Lil Jon. Okay, you can do it like that. Don't just put no fucking K, bro. You can do the Lil Jon verse. Okay, yeah, but don't just put no fucking K. Motherfucker just gonna put 1K, no period, nothing. You just gonna put K. Yeah, so bro, you gotta get that Denzel. Yeah, okay. I've known you for years, huh? You just gonna put you gonna put one letter, huh? Hit me with that one letter, never been bad. You gonna hit me with the K, huh? Yeah, don't do that. Motherfucker just gonna say K. Yeah, I'll pick you up. We go You go to the round table pizza, blah, 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 and then get some drink. Motherfucker going, K. What'd you just say? You motherfuckers be trying to run it back like, oh, dog, what you say? What you say, goddammit? But K? Motherfucker just gonna say K? That's it? Bro, you got, no. You better put some more effort into that. Give me a okay. Give me a 10-4. Roger that. Yeah. Don't just put no K shit. You gonna get hit with the K. Oh my gosh. Bro, put K, you gonna get, you gonna get hit with the K. You gonna get sprayed with the K. We not playing, bro. I told you this rap like a battle rap. Motherfucker put K to meat, then I got the K to meat. Oh my gosh, bro. Don't put no fucking K. You fucking with me, don't put no K, you a dude. If it's a girl, that's different. I ain't finna Ray Rice to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna Ray Rice to me, cause she put K. That's cool. She in her, like, you know, she in her feminine frame, but you a dude, motherfucker. No. Motherfucker be bench pressing. Hey, can you spot me? K. Like, what the, and I wouldn't trust it. You would trust him with the weights? If you needed a spotter on the weight and you was about to try to max, and the dude just said, hey, do you mind spot me? I got this weight, you know, I got no spotter. And he was just like, K. You would trust him? You're like, oh shit, it shit get too heavy for you, and K dude trying to help you, like, all right, help get off my chair, get off me, get off, and then here go K try to help you lift it like this, like you ain't gonna help me, like really get this shit up off me, bro. I would never trust somebody said K to spot me. That motherfucker. Oh damn! Help me! Get it off me! Get it off me! And the K over you like this, like he ain't even helping you, bro. Nah, grab onto my strong hand. No, I don't trust that. Motherfucker touching your beard and shit, bro. Get the weight up off, cause if he start touching your beard, you can't do nothing. You got the weight up off you, so the motherfuckers. K. Bro, that motherfucker molesting your shit. You got the weight. Get off, bro. You pick. This like a Saw 6. I want to play a game. You have the weights on your chest, bro. You would be stuck. What you gonna do? The motherfucker start playing with your beard and shit. What could you do? What would you do? Like they say. You like get off. Oh damn. Get off. Get off. You try to get the weights of the motherfucker, start petting your beard and shit. This motherfucker touch your nose like Prince. Nah. Hell no. K. I told you it was K. You should have listened when I said K. That motherfucker, get up. Hey. Oh damn. That motherfucker. You should have believed me when I told you it was K. Motherfucker. Hey, that motherfucker start ravaging your beard and shit, motherfucker. Hell nah, cut. Like, fuck no. Bro, he said I rolled this shit off. Bro, what if he had the clips on? You can't roll this shit off, bro. You finna. Yeah, bro. If he just started touching you crazy, like, bro, what if he just really started? What if he just start touching your face like disrespectful? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would, if you had too many plates on and the clips, you couldn't do nothing. Bro, what if he start touching you savagely in your face? He start touching you like Case. That motherfucker.
Busy. That's
oh my gosh.
So while you get to it,
you could not do nothing. If he start touching you like Case, that motherfucker said, I told you, K. Oh, damn. Get off me. Help, get it off me. That motherfucker just said, it's my turn now. Help. Call the paramedics. That motherfucker just say, you're the only one I need. Get off me. over here. It making me feel. That motherfucker start hitting you with that case, that touch you TC. Somebody said I'm going to jail. That motherfucker just started. You're the only one I need. Oh my gosh. Bro, if he started touching you, teasing you like Case, you fucked up. Bro, you got the weights on you. You working against gravity at this point. And if he ain't helping you with the weights, dude, what the fuck? You just gonna have to scream like a little bitch. Bro, that's the only way is if you could alert other people. And if you got them weights on you, you got them weights on you, right? That's gonna zap your energy. You might not be able to yell right. Like, the other thing is, ain't nobody would have expected it. So you already burnt your energy trying to get the weight up off you. And now you're gonna be your last little breath, you gotta save that. And he motherfucker. Motherfucker. And he's your shit. Bro. Nah. Bro, what could you do? There's literally nothing. Can y'all hear me? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny, bro. Hey, somebody said he started. Hey, I was, bro. Hey, y'all disrespectful, bro. Someone said if you had the weights, like heavy ass weights on your chest and you couldn't get off, someone said he started teabagging your shit. Bro, he got it. Bro, no, this ain't Step Brother. He gotta die, bro. He said he started teabagging your shit. Nah, bro, that's too much. Teabag? The motherfucker. Hell nah. Bro, he said teabag? Hey, nah. Bro, I'm gonna get a dumbbell when I get up. Bro, we go, bro. No, teabag, bro. You got to get off me, and then motherfucker just. You just. Bro, no. I don't know who the fuck said some, bro. I don't know who said some teabag, bro. You took it to another level, bro. If it gets taken there, bro. I don't even want to say too much, bro. It can't get taken there, bro. The touching was one thing, but somebody said he started teabagging your shit. This motherfucker start dropping it hard, drop it like it's hot, drop it like. No, bro. I would never even go back to that gym. I would never even go back to the gym though. If people just bystanders, they got, motherfuckers get their cell phones. Man, hell no, bro. I'll be on that Andy Ruiz diet in no time. I ain't working out no more. If I went through an experience like that, fuck these workouts. I'm on that Andy Ruiz diet. Oh my God. Oh, my chest hurts, bro. Simeon Diggle said he going to jail. Man, off rip. Somebody would be going to jail and intensive cares and all types of shit, bro. Come on. That man said, nah, I'll be bigger after I go to jail and I get in that pen. Fuck that. Come on, man. Oh, that looked like a rat. Bob said he trying to make Terrence versus Porter. That's what's up. He said, I'll go to prison proud as fuck. Facts. I'll be like, what's up, y'all? I want to catch a body so bad. I'll be on some wilder shit. I got to catch that body. Sometimes you got to catch that body. You feel me? You got to catch that body. What blows like a 12-gauge shot. You feel me? Ego, you know you would have a blackout. Bro, I'm finna black out like Method Man and Redman. What the fuck? I know I would have a blackout moment. Yeah, I'm finna black out Meth Red. Yeah, we gonna black out like PG&E when they had them fires. Yeah, somebody. I'm finna fade to black. Fuck what y'all talking about. Jay-Z, I'm finna hove my shit. Ain't nobody dumping a hove. You ain't in sanitation on sanitarium. Yeah, they definitely need another black album. That shit was hard, especially the first one. Oh man, this shit was. Oh man, not again. Yeah, we be having too much fun on these streams. Whew, that shit took me out. That took me out. We got there all the way because of the K. That was some funny shit, bro. We got all the way there from K. Now I'm just saying, dudes. That's weird when dudes respond with K to other dudes. To me, that's weird. Like Wilder, like, hey, text Anthony Joshua, I want to fight you so bad. Joshua just say K. Like that don't sound like nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want to fight you this September, and Joshua just gonna text Wilder back K. 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 Kane. K. Salute Ego. Did you hear the new Nick Cannon versus Eminem diss shit? Who you got? Man, shout out to Mr. King Palmer. This shit is weak, bro. I'm not feeling. I like Eminem, but I'll be fair. If someone got him, they got. This shit is horrible, bro. Nick Cannon should stop, bro. First of all, I'm from hip hop. I come from hip hop class. I rap. I studied the game. All the greats. Kane, LL, Public Enemy, NWA, Cube, Solo Project. Guess who's burning now? I studied all of them. West Coast, Pac, Biggie, East Coast, Rakim, Nas. I studied. The thing that Nick Cannon has 2 disses before Eminem had a realistic chance to respond, and they're ganging up on him. And it's 5 people versus 1. Or whatever amount of people. That's weak. That's weak. Now, if you're already involved in the beef and he's responding, and then Pac gets the Outlaws or something, that's different. But this man got 5 people and they doing 12s and shit to diss Eminem. That's weak. Eminem can diss the fuck out of you without Royce, like the kill shot shit. Was watching 8 Mile on my Nordic track. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to get Royce. Imagine if Eminem and Royce got on MGK's head. Bro, MGK would be dead than the motherfucker, bro. So that's weak that Nick Cannon. It's like he's doing it for wilding out cred. He keep telling Eminem, why would Eminem go on your show? Man, fuck that. If he don't like you and you don't like him, why would he go on your show and bring exposure to your show that you're getting paid from to battle rap you on your show that is like, kind of cartoony rap. That ain't smack DVD raps. You can't even cuss without it getting blurred out. You know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. So it's like he's trying to get the clout. Why the fuck? Listen, that's like somebody dissing me on YouTube and then they want me to be a guest on their show. For what? Especially if I'm already bigger than you. That's just stupid. Fuck, I'm gonna be on your show for? So you get the ratings and the views? What do I get out of it? Nothing. Man, if it ain't about no money, it ain't about nothing. You hear me? If it ain't about no money, it ain't about nothing. And the thing is, a lot of people, they can't put up the type, like, especially on this YouTube cat, they can't put up no type of money to make it worth my time. Them particularly. You better get DAZN or something. Give me a DAZN check to have an argument with Eddie Hearn or whoever, you know, put some real money up, then make it worth it. But if it ain't, I ain't finna be battling no motherfucker that's clout chasing. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not feeling the Nick Cannon. Bro, Nick Cannon. The other thing is, the best disses are when people say stuff that's true. Nick Cannon said, Eminem, you'll never be a legend. But I mean, come on, dude. Who believes that Eminem has not done legendary things and not a legend? So I can't believe it if the diss doesn't. Conceited said something like, I'll let shots from the fat can that get rid of Slim fast. Like, fat can, Slim, like that was basic. Even for Conceited. Conceited be having some clever shit. So I thought that was too basic. Slim, get rid of Slim fast. You know, it wasn't the worst thing I heard, but it just, you know, it didn't. Eminem said, I let Mariah cut off my balls before I lose to eunuch. Bro, that's beyond intelligent. Bro, look at the dislikes on. Okay, that's how I know it's weak. I don't even think anyone thinks that Eminem is the prime of his career where it's like he's still big, but he's not as big as Marshall Mathers when that dropped. And look at the comments. This is his first diss. This man got, y'all see that? Hold on. He got 61K likes, 311,000 dislikes. Bro, you have 5 times as many dislikes on your own diss as likes. Bro, you don't even have 100,000 likes and you got 311,000 dislikes. Here's what they think about you. Man, I disliked the fuck out of that. That shit was weak. That first one, that was really weak, man. I hit that thumb down. And I don't even thumb down shit, but that shit was trash. I was mad at my homie for even sending me that. I'm like, this shit trash. Bro, that was pretty trash. I promise you, I could diss Eminem better than that. Written? Oh my God, because I don't freestyle like that. I can assure you, bro. I can hold my own with any of them dudes. I fuck with crack, but the white boy, he fuck with crack. What was that? He's talking about Joey Crack, Fat Joe, but horrible. But that's what. See, this was wrong with rap, bro. This should be too basic. He said eunuch. Yeah, that's tough. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not even. I fuck with crack, but the white boy, he fuck with crack. That's like nursery rhyme shit. Eminem will body Nick Cannon, and it's not even funny. I don't know about if they fight and all this other shit, but if we talk about on wax, man, come on. Come on, bro. Hey, block Sam Jack. Oh, shit. Yeah, I knew he was a rat, but the rats are always going to wag their tail at some point. I didn't even say nothing when I first seen him. Man, did you hear what Eminem did to Benzino? That shit wasn't even funny. This motherfucker here just won't shut up, will you? Talking about I owe you. Bitch, you owe me. Bro, he was killing Benzino. Nail in the coffin, look it up. He said, I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt no feeling. He said, I will never claim to be no Ray Benzino, an 83-year-old fake Pacino. So how can he hold me over some balcony without throwing his lower back out as soon as he goes to lift me? Please don't. You'll probably... Bro, he was killing him. He said, you'll probably fall with me and our asses will both be history. But then again, you finally get your wish because you'll be all over the streets like 50 Cent. He said, give me a one-on-one. See if I don't fuck you up. Talk about the Rough Riders, but they cut you up. And you put Jada on the track. That's how much you suck in the industry. Swear that you in the streets hustling. Bro, he was killing him. That man said, slap my ma. Slap the fuck out of her. She can't sue you. She wouldn't get a buck out of you because you broke as fuck. You suck. You're a fucking dirt. Bro, he was killing him. He said, if you was really selling coke, what the fuck you stop for, dummy? If you slew some crack, you make a lot more money than you do from rap. Bro, he body Benzino. Yeah, and see, people sleep on Eminem. He's rebuttaling things that the guy said about him. That's what makes it iller. He's not just putting these words together. He's actually, like MGK, bro, some of what he was saying was an actual response to specific. So imagine if Eminem just said, fuck it. Listen, I'm going to tell you how rap work. Anytime I had to pin something and I had to stay to a subject, that is always going to be harder than if someone just puts on a sick beat and you could just go off. Because when you could just go off, your mind could take you wherever and you could just say whatever. But when you're writing, like some people try to judge. That's why I hate when people, Jay-Z will drop a song and it's a dope beat and it'll inspire people because Jay was spitting. But then somebody will do a mixtape and get on Jay's beat and kill it and people compare the two. You can't really compare the two because Jay's writing in song format for an album versus a mixtape. So it's always different if you want some mixtape shit where you have no subject matter or you don't have to, you could just say whatever. Man, I'm in the play text and late text and late sex and safe set. Bro, you could just go off. But if you're writing an actual song, you have to come and kind of stay true to what you're talking about. So that being said, with Eminem, when he's responding, he's actually responding to shit that they said or did or whatever. So that becomes harder and more intelligent than if he just went off and just dissed them any type of way. To incorporate and encompass what they were saying to you and reply to that, that's different. Like Eminem, when he was talking about MGK, he said, I'm sorry you want to see me dead and shit. Like, he's going off of shit that MGK was saying. So when you rebut direct thing, there's rebuttals, you know, you're rebutting, that's always way harder because you have a criteria to kind of stick to. So yeah, Eminem, he said, Vanilla Ice, spill the beans and rice, I'm eating you alive inside. Jesus Christ, if you're that much of a gangster, put the mic down. You should be out killing motherfuckers right now. Kill a motherfucker dead. Shoot him dead, bitch. Shoot him in the fucking head. Go ahead, bitch. Slap my mom. Slap the fuck out of her. She can't sue you. She wouldn't get a buck out of you because you're broke. Bro, Eminem killed Benzino. Killed him. That man said, Vanilla Ice, spill the beans and rice, I'm eating you alive inside. Killed him. He killed cannabis too. That man said, and in this corner we have what did he say? And in this corner we have the Mr. Not having a Mr. Master Mister Dr. Evil with his bag of tricks. Fuck this little antagonist. Dick sucking XLL. I can't say all the words because, you know, the PC police, but bro. He said, and in this corner we have it. It's the Mr. Not having it. He said, check out this ass whipping I'm about to administer. He said he was about to administer an ass whipping. But the way he bends the word, man, you ain't fucking with the white boy. Bro. He said this ass whipping I'm about to administer to this ass kicking little vaginal blister. Stand up this little mushroom rather. Bro, he was killing him, bro. There's no comparison. He bends the words and no. Nick Cannon's what's this voice he's even doing on these disses? Real talk. That's never. He didn't sound like that in Gigolo, but he's trying to make his voice sound menacing and raspy. Yeah, then Marshall Mathers. Bro, when does Nick Cannon ever sound like that on Wild 'N Out? He's not even using his regular voice, bro. He's not even using his regular voice. I don't even know whose voice he was using or whatever. I guess he was trying to sound grittier because it was a diss, but they just no. I don't care what nobody says. See, but listen, people are too sensitive and emotional. They don't like Eminem for whatever reason, and then they're always gonna go against him. Y'all gotta listen to Eminem freestyle on this beat. It's old. This beat is so clean. He killed this shit. I done figured this rap shit out. Man, he was. Who know this beat? Y'all don't know that beat. Eminem got a closet full of bodies. Y'all don't know that beat. Y'all don't know that beat. But he killed this one. Got it twisted. This shit hit. I done figured this rap shit out. I mapped shit out strategically. Timing is everything in it. Bro, he was killing it. Let them dish you first and respond immediately. In order to master the art of war, don't start a war. Shit, not no more. We done scared them off. There are no. Eminem killed Jay-Z too. Bro, the dude can spit. That's just what it is. He got a song with Method Man. Bro, it was Method Man and Redman. Meth and Royce. He had the hardest verse. I put that legendary beat on. That shit was fire. Eminem did a song with Royce and Method Man, two ill ass MCs, and had the hardest verse. It was on a Clue tape. DJ Clue. Exactly. Bro. What? Eminem slayed Jay on his own shit. You tripping, bro. If Jay was on there with Memphis Bleak, then his verse would have been cool. He got bodied. Man, fuck that. And I'm a Hove fan. I like Hove. Jay, man, Damien, you don't know what the fuck. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the biased people. It's cool. Ain't nobody said Jay-Z was bad or whatever. Nas even said it. Eminem murdered you on your own shit. Bro. You bugging E-bro. Oh, you doing a name calling. All right, yeah. Block him. E-bro, I ain't had nothing to do with E-bro. See you later, bro. Block him. Bro, I ain't bugging. Jay got slayed on that track. Eminem hugged the beat too. He made the beat. These dudes can't admit nothing. Eminem killed Jay-Z. I don't care what nobody said. That's not even debatable. Jay was spitting. Don't get that wrong. He said, my pops left me an orphan, a box lefty. He was spitting, but no, Eminem got him. Who the I just clicked on someone and they were rapping. I thought it was an instrumental. He got hella dislikes. He got more dislikes than likes. Bro, that sounds horrible. See, that's what I hate about YouTube. You click on something thinking it's the real one and it ain't. That man said, since I'm in the position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't no politician, but I kick it with them a minute. You see, they call me a menace, and if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all swallow the truth grinning. Now, who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who can inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics, using his view. Bro, Jay got 8. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell Jay to his face, bro. Love you. Eminem ate you. Who the fuck is Lil Roy? That's it. Using his views and his marriage, using it, bro. But there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. He said, maybe it's hatred I spew. Maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. And I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict. Like you didn't experiment that. No. Eminem, yeah, get them claps up. We need to clap for the new member. See, y'all got me in the zone. But I seen that. Shout out to 76. That man said, there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. He killed Jay. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America. Y'all don't understand how to pin. See, real rappers can understand the pin game. Yeah, shout out to 76. Mark P in the building. Bro, he said there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a man. You fucking do good. It's too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. He killed Jay. I don't care what nobody say. He killed him. He said I'm tripping. He said you couldn't do good at marriage. He made the beat, so he hugged it. He just hugged the beat too well, and he was spitting. So who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title, put the youth in hysterics, using his views and his... No. I don't know, man. I like Big L and Eminem, bro. I'm not doing that. They would have been ill on the track together. They would have been dope on the track together. Oh, y'all must have looked at that icy shit. Yeah, Eminem was eating. I don't know why it's so, man. I don't know why it's so hard for people to give credit to Eminem. Like he don't be, bro. He consistently outspit people. Yeah, I heard Royce's version on it, and he beat that version too. Bro, look up DJ Clue, Eminem, Royce, Method Man. He's on there with premier black lyricists, and he had the hardest verse, bro. It's not saying they had trash verses either, but it's just, shout out to Deshaun. That's exactly the beat. That man said, yeah, it's like a jungle sometimes. He said, it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder why I keep them ducking under the bed when they hear thunder, because I ain't crazy. I say shit to crazy people to make them believe I'm crazy, so they can relate to me and maybe believe in shady so they could be evil, baby. I like that. Bro, what? He got Method Man and Royce on the track. He said, yeah, it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder why I keep them ducking under the bed when they hear thunder, because I ain't crazy. He said, I say shit to crazy people to make them believe I'm crazy so they can relate to me and maybe believe in shady so they could be evil, baby. I like that. I'm only as crazy as people make me believe me. There'll be just as many motherfucking murderers and heroin users without Maryland's music. He said, I don't care if you use my music to murder somebody. I just want to be there when you do it. Now the parents are suing because little Darren is screwing Karen and Susan because I told them to do it on Clues New Shit, and now it's all ruined. The whole world is fucked up because of me. 2 12-year-old girls is knocked up. Man, he was killing, bro. I was like, damn. He said, my attitude's fucking like Pox was at one point. Want to come point? Pick up a Glock and just point. Now everybody's killing everybody and everybody's bloody, and I'm just laughing like it's funny because I really don't get... No. He was killing. Y'all got to give it up. And anyway, we're talking about Nick Cannon, man. All that. Stop it. Just please don't ask. Stop. I like Nick Cannon as a person. He cool. It's like a jungle sometimes. Bro, he's not on Eminem's level lyrically at all. End of story. And if he was, then you would do a solo track. Why do you have to do the black team disses Eminem? Why do a solo track if he that night? Bar for bar, do a solo track. I don't care about, because ain't nobody, them other dudes don't even have nothing to do with Nick Cannon and Eminem been beefing. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, UFC 245. That's gonna be good. It's gonna be live. Use my link below if you want to buy that UFC 245. I'm Disney Ego. It does help the channel. That's gonna be a good UFC card. Usman and Covington. I'm going for Usman. This other Trump like a motherfucker. He got to go. You also have Jose Aldo on the card, Amanda Nunes in a rematch with Jermaine Durandamy. Don't sleep on it. Durandamy got hands. I'm picking Amanda Nunes, but Durandamy got cracks. So it's a good fight, and they already fought each other. Buy the pay-per-view using my link. Helps the channel. We working. It helps me provide stuff. Hey, why did listen. Man, who's lying? Oh, I thought you were trying to call, like, say Ebro or something. Hey, you don't have to. Come on, y'all don't have to get him like that. Hey, the shooters is reckless, bro. They wilded, bro. Well, y'all didn't have to do that, man. Like, bro, whatever. No, that's cool. Jose Aldo's dropping to 35. Bro, he looks sucked up. Look at him. Look at his cheek finna pop in. Bro, he look weight drained. Look at him. I'm kind of worried about his fight, bro. Look at his cheek finna fall in. Bro, this man face, this motherfucker look like De La Hoya and Cotto anorexic version. Nah. He look, to me, I don't know. I was looking at this interview. He looked like, that motherfucker look like anorexic Cotto, Miguel Ono. Bro, no, that motherfucker got them Maleficent cheeks. That's how I know when they look like Angelina Jolie and Maleficent. When the fighters, they got them high ass sunken cheek looking. Like, this motherfucker look Maleficent. You look. He was like, well, thank you. No, I didn't say magnificent, motherfucker. You look Maleficent. You look malnourished. You look like Jolie and Maleficent. Motherfucker cheek. Motherfucker got that cheek sunk in. Motherfucker like look like a pitched tent and shit. With them cheeks and shit, man. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. If he weight drained, that might be a rough one. He look weight drained to me. Anyway, UFC 244, get that pay-per-view from me. Death Row East is still Death Row East. You know, I'm the kid with the golden voice. I'm doing these live streams. I've been going long. Joshua don't want no parts of Wilder. What else y'all want me to talk about? Oh, Canelo, he don't want to fight Charlo. He don't want to fight Demetrius Andre. Andre fighting Keeler. What else y'all want me to talk about? Oh, yeah, Terrence Crawford. Man, he in the same Andre position. Tons of talent. Can't get the top names. What else y'all want me to talk about? Oh, listen. What is up? Like, what is up with the Andre Keeler? Why is he fighting him? That's his mandatory, supposedly. See how Eddie Hearn keep having these mandatory. His fighters keep. Eddie Hearn keep having these mandatories. Bro, I'm convinced. Oh yeah, real brother. I'll be busy. But I got your email. Eddie Hearn, I'm convinced Eddie Hearn be using these mandatories, bro. He be phoning a friend or something. Cause how he keep getting these mandatories? Every fighter, like, bro, the mandatory in boxing is now becoming. Fabulous might be the best punchline cat now, though. Oh yeah. Fab always been. He been nasty, bro. When Greg Oden was playing, he said I got two longs. He said I got two arms longer than Modem. No, hold on. He says I got two arms longer than Odin by the No, what did he say? I got two arms longer than. I got two arms longer than Odin by the scrotum, load him, quick as a modem. I was like, ugh. He said he has two arms longer than Odin by the scrotum, load him, quick as a modem. Nah, Fab been nice. I knew Fab was nice when I first started hearing him on Clue. When you don't even know who the person is and you're like, who is this? That's how I was when I started hearing Clue, on the Clue tapes. I kept hearing Fab. I was like, man, who is it? Bro, you know you ill when you on a like a chick R&B-ish song and you still spazzing. Like that Superwoman, do. Make me come faster than the speed and bullet. You know, Fab be killing like chick songs. So I knew. Like even his own. He said, I'm like Martin, so I need a Coretta Scott King. You know, he was always talented and clever. I get out in pocket because the barrel on the gun is big enough to spit out a rocket. Ooh. He said, to protect you, I get out and cock it because you know the barrel on the gun is big enough to spit out a rocket. Ooh, bro. That motherfucker was killing on that. You know, them see-through thing. Yeah, he was killing, bro. But yeah, I started hearing Fab on them Clue tapes and shit. Fabulous. I'm more than rap for my bucks. Keep 2 9s on me like Warren Sapp from the Bucks. I was like, ugh. Bro, that man said, keep 2 9s on me like Warren Sapp from the Bucks. Man, man, he was killing them old mixtapes. He said it's getting hard to dodge the women because I'm still pitching hard white balls faster than Roger Clemens. It's a kid with the O's that's as large as lemons. When it comes to selling trees, I'm as large as Timberland. My lawyer got my charges slimming. He said the only way I'm going upstate if it's a pull out the garage like gremlins. A Nas we trimming. Sister minute that I had a project trembling. Man, he was killing, bro. That man said he finna pull out the garage like gremlins. What? Bro, Fab has been ill. All you dudes do is sit on blocks and jive about who's the best rapper and if Pac's alive. Nigga, I'm in the Aqua 5 with a button that make the roof flip back like pocket knives. You can't knock my drives. You feeling like Rocky till he got a beating like he got in Rocky 5. I was like, oh my God, this dude gotta stop. Bro, he said you feeling like Rocky till you get a beating like he got in Rocky 5. Rocky did get his ass whooped. Oh, my shooters is on point, bro. Hey, this shooter's on point. They be coming in and trying to subtract with the dumb shit, try to add the bullshit, and we subtract with the dumb shit. Let's get it. Listen. I am convinced Eddie Hearn doesn't know American boxing. Why do you have Andrade versus the Keebler dude in Miami? Like, why are they fighting in Miami? Why? Because of the Super Bowl? Because it's a week before the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl's in Miami? You got Tevin Farmer and JoJo Diaz on that card. And you got Daniel Roman versus Akbar Balavia or something. Bro, this don't even seem like, aside from the Super Bowl being there, that don't even seem like a Miami card. Like, bro, he does not know the American market, bro. I'm telling you. You got a guy from Rhode Island in Miami fighting an Irishman from Ireland that nobody knows as the main event. I don't know what you're thinking. Like, it's not like he's fighting Conor McGregor or somebody that people know in the States. Bro, he's fighting an Irish guy that diehard boxing fans don't even know. You think you gonna stage it there in Miami just because of the Super Bowl, and that's gonna be lit, just because of that? But you have to understand that, man, I'm telling you, the man does not know American boxing, the marketplace. All right, I've been to Miami. You hear me? I've been to the 305. They was treating me like Pitbull. I was like, gasolina. Bro, I was in Miami. You hear me? I was out there. Mr. 305. Bro, all types of culo. Culo. Give it to me. She likes to. Dig it. Right? Just put this in your mind. They're fighting on a Thursday. Andre versus an Irish dude that real boxing fans, a lot of them don't even know. You're doing it on Super Bowl week, thinking you could clout chase the Super Bowl. But to me, to be honest, that probably makes it worse, because if you can go to Club Live and all these parties and mansion parties, it's bracking all week. Like, people rent, like, you'll see like Fab and Meek Mill and, Ray J and shit, Lil Wayne, all these motherfuckers. Tank. Tonight I'm yours. Turn it to up my phone. Bro, Tank's gonna be there. Not Gervonta. I'm talking about the singer. Baby, I deserve for you to go and find someone. Baby, I deserve. Bro, it's going to be all the Trey song, all these motherfuckers. It's the Super Bowl in Miami, right? They have mansion parties and all white parties and Club Live and Play and, all types of shit. The titty twister. Yeah, we got all types of pussy. We got fat pussy, skinny pussy. We got Andy Ruiz. Bro, we got greedy pussy. Like, it's different out there. You know what I'm saying? We got smelly pussy. We got Miami pussy. We got Detroit pussy. We got all types of come to the titty twister. Like, it's crazy. You think people are going to stop what they're doing to go to Android? Like, so all the bitches is gonna be at like these clubs and shit, and pool parties and all types of extra shit, and you put it on a Thursday in Miami. Bro, I'm telling you, it's like a week. People go there for like a week, like get there Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, and it's lit until the Super Bowl leaves. I never even went there for like no Super Bowl, nothing, but I'm talking about on the reg, just on regular shit off GP. You know what I'm saying? It's popping. Motherfuckers be at beaches in the daytime and then at nighttime, and you put Andre Keebler in the midst of that. Get some claps up for, man, we got 2 members right here. I told you, I got the real. See, that's why I love it. I love it. Shout out to Anthony Scott. We got 2 members. Use that UFC link, the ESPN link in my videos. We're going to keep uplifting the channel. This helps me enable and do what I've been doing. So I appreciate it. He says South Beach and Collins is going to be lit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not even putting it's not like you're putting Mayweather versus somebody out there. You putting a fight that no matter when you put it is not even really a big fight, and you're sticking it. It's like damn near like Eddie Hearn just wants to go out to Miami and be there for the week and party, so he's just throwing on an event to say, you know what I mean? It's just weird. It's like an excuse to just go to Miami. But there's nothing about that card that seems Miami-ish. Like, you don't have no Dominican, Cuban. Like, you go, there's a lot of like Dominican, Cuban food, shit like that. So I can understand Erislandy Lara in a good fight out there, or Luis Ortiz versus, I don't know, anybody. Andy Ruiz, Kaunaki. Something like that would make more sense. You got Andre fighting an Irish dude. Like, to me, and from a real boxing fan perspective, I don't even know much about. I never even really watched the dude other than highlights from the Luis Arias fight. So to me, it's like really, that's your like Miami fight. It don't even seem. See, that's what I'm saying. Old media scrutinizing why Charlo Harrison is happening in California, right? It's a rematch to a fight we've already seen, and nobody's scrutinizing Eddie Hearn's decision to put in Miami a fight like that. Like, you have no Cuban or anything of the sort on the card, and there's a big demographic of, like I said, Cuban American, Dominican, Puerto Ricans that are in Miami. So it doesn't even seem like, if you put Miguel Cotto or some shit like that, if he was still fighting, that might be lit. But I don't really see it. I don't really see, like, I don't see the location. To me, I think Eddie Hearn has a better chance of putting that in Rhode Island or like Philly or somewhere like just totally neutral. You're going to be putting it directly in the spot where people are competing. Or hold on, I said that wrong. You're going to be putting in the spot where you directly have to compete with Super Bowl events. You know what I mean? Like Trey Songz is hosting this club. That's what you're going to be competing with. So, okay, Trey Songz and whoever, G Herbo, finna be at the club, and they're going to go watch Andre. That's what I'm saying. You're not even doing nothing to benefit boxing. You don't even know what you're doing. That's what it feels like. You putting Johsua Ruiz away from all Ruiz fans, putting in Saudi Arabia, away from some UK, but it's still easier for them to travel to. Then you're putting Demetrius Andrade, not against a prominent name even, an Irish guy from Ireland, in Miami. And you think, because like the two things have to connect and correlate. And I always tell you, from a business perspective, I always think back to when I worked retail and stuff. When I worked at Lowe's, if we have a Christmas set and everything is set to planogram, you would, if you want to cross merchandise from other areas of the store like hardware, you would put things up in the section that makes sense. Like if there's ornaments that you need a bulb to light them up and it doesn't come with the bulb, then I would take some light bulbs from aisle 1 and then put them on a J hook right in front of that product, because this blow up thing requires a battery and a bulb, and it doesn't come with one. So we would take batteries and a bulb and then put J hooks right next to the product. So going to that one location, you have everything you need to run this. It has to make sense. But I'm not going to put go to appliances and get a latte maker and put it in front of the Christmas aisle when it doesn't have no bearing on the product that it's in front of. So you had to get creative. You have to get creative. So to me, I just feel like promotional wise, like I didn't understand Vodstick Better Be in Philly. I didn't really understand why, unless you got a good deal on the room. I didn't think that was the best location for it, but I don't know where some of these decisions are coming. Shout out to Real Brother 32 holding down the pack. Eddie be having the most off logics for where DAZN hosts fight. That's what I'm saying. They don't even know. He put Gerald Miller, a Brooklynite, when he was with them, in Kansas City. What? He gave him his first, that I remember, main event, and he put it in Kansas City. Like, why not go to Las Vegas in a small casino or something? Sam's Town, or why did you go to Kansas City? That's what I'm saying. Eddie Hearn he like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. He just spin a globe and, ooh, Miami. Yes, we will take Demetrius Andrade there. It is settled. Like, why is Andre fighting in Miami for real? Against an Irish dude. Like, damn near, you better off taking that shit to Boston. There's a lot of Irish people in Boston. So they might come out just, support someone from Ireland. And then Andrade is from Boston, basically. Doesn't that make more sense? Am I tripping? Andrade's from Rhode Island, right? Boston has a lot of Irish fans, and the guy's from Ireland. Doesn't that seem like it would fit better in Boston? So Andrade fans as well as just random Irish fans might be able to go, But they're trying to clout chase, which is what DAZN has recently been doing. So they're trying to clout chase the Super Bowl, so they randomly put it there. You don't even have a Super Bowl worthy card. Like, it's just weird. And then the PBC fighters, all of them damn near, have been advertised or are showing up at these. Keith Thurman was just at a Tampa Bay game. Tank is at these Ravens games. They've had Wilder at the games. They had Errol Spence at Dallas Cowboys games. Mikey Garcia. So all these PBC guys have actually, because Fox has something to do with the NFL, unlike DAZN. So Fox has been advertising Charlo Harrison. I watched the Niners game. Charlo Harrison commercial came on right after. So since Fox and PBC have an actual deal with the network that shows NFL games, right? Then they were advertising and or having fighters at their games. DAZN has shit to do with the NFL. They don't have any NFL programming on their thing, and they're trying to clout chase the NFL Super Bowl location. That's the only thing I can think of. But nothing else makes sense about that whole situation. Like, I don't know. It just has to make sense. Like, let's say the Ravens went to the Super Bowl. And then you put Tank on that. Then that's something different because that kind of ties in. Baltimore Ravens, Baltimore native. But you got Andrade, who last fought Zaleski on the day Charlo fought. And you're putting him against an unknown commodity when he's trying to get the bigger fight. You're not even giving him a big fight. Where would you host a fight? I just told you. I said somewhere. I would go against the grain and put it somewhere that is not going to be popping for the Super Bowl because it don't have nothing to do with the Super Bowl. So I would put it in Boston. Andrade's from Rhode Island, so that's very close. And Boston has a high, dense Irish population. So somewhere like Boston or around there makes more sense. You can get some Irish love, and you can get Andrade hometown love. It's in traveling distance. You're putting it in the heart of an area that's going to be popping. It's going to be popping. Okay, Super Bowl has nothing to do with boxing. DAZN has nothing to do with football or the NFL. So it's not like the NFL is going to, you can buy a time slot or something, but NFL directly is not going to have no allegiance unless you're paying for airtime to promote your Super Bowl card. You get what I'm saying? Versus Fox. When Fox had Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, they started advertising it on their football games because it's all part of one umbrella. DAZN doesn't have no connectivity to the NFL. So they have nothing to do with it unless they buy like a commercial space to run during a football game. So you don't have like in-house promotion because you don't have no ties to NFL networks. So there's really no reason for it to be Miami when no stars are even matched the immediate demographic of fans that would probably go. Like we know there's a lot of Cubans and Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and shit in Miami. So there's no one on there that really matches that. And then on top of that, you're going to be competing with the fight's on a Thursday. You're going to compete with, it's popping on Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Miami because it's Super Bowl week. So that, to me, I would take it away from that rather than try to be in the mix, because I don't see how much traffic you're going to get, like clout chasing. It's not going to be a big, I'm telling you how Miami is. I've been out there. I know people from there. It's not going to be a big thing because there's so much to do. Like, you're not, like, when Crawford fights, this is no disrespect. When Terrence, hold on, man, my throat dry, the motherfucker. All right. No disrespect. I've been out to Nebraska several times covering Crawford fights. When he fights, there's not too much to do. It's not like a party town. It's like there's like middle class and like, you know, upper class people that live there. And it's like a workman, old, you know, they have a lot of factory. Like I think the Coca-Cola factory, and they got factories and shit, good jobs and shit out there. But it's not like Party Town USA. You know what I mean? So when Crawford fights, it's a big deal because he's from there. So everyone goes out because there's not much to do unless Cardi B's in town or Crawford's fighting or an event like that or a seminar or something, a concert, right? So that makes sense. Miami ain't like that. Miami is cracking, especially during Super Bowl week. So now it becomes you're competing your event versus everything that South Beach has to offer during Super Bowl week. It's not like you're just doing this Miami randomly in the boxing is not a big, you don't really see established. When's the last big boxing card you've seen in Miami? See, that's what I'm saying. Eddie Hearn don't know this type of shit. DAZN, they don't know that. They just letting him roll the dice. Name a big fight you've seen in Miami. I'll wait. Name a big fight that you've seen that took place in Miami. Not Edeslandi Lara versus Raymond Alvarez or something. A big fight. Something that was, and he's Cuban. Name a big fight that you could recall taking place in the last 5-7 years in Miami. Ain't nobody gonna answer. Anybody. Everybody's scared. Ain't nobody gonna answer. I said big fight. He said Luis Ortiz versus Daniel Martz, but it wasn't a big fight. Exactly. And again, that's a Cuban fighter, so they can maximize potential because of the Cuban market. Like Luis Ortiz, Lara, they speak Spanish, so they could do interviews and build up the fight. That there's a lot of Spanish speaking people in that. I don't know about Andrade and Keebler if they speak Spanish and stuff. So they don't really have like an end. They don't have no destination there where you're like, oh yeah, man, we got to da-da-da-da. So again, Miami's not an established boxing place like that for big boxing fights. And then now you're trying to compete with Super Bowl festivities, which we know there are going to be a lot of them. You have to convince people to go see a fight that's not, listen to me, people. Real diehard boxing fans aren't blown away by the fight. So now you have to convince people who might not even be boxing fans heavily to go see that main event because they can't or refuse to give Andrade better options like Canelo or Triple G, and DAZN's not putting no pressure on them guys to fight Andrade. So he got to just keep his career active. But it's not even a big fight for boxing fans. So now you have to convince people to not go to Cardi B Super Bowl party or this and that Club Live to go to your boxing fight, and you don't even have that big of a card. Even with Tevin Farmer, Jojo Diaz, that is more. That's cool, but to be honest, it's more of a boxing person's card. It ain't like that. So here's a parallel. Tank Davis is fighting in Atlanta. Atlanta is not like a hub for boxing in recent memory. However, it makes sense because Atlanta is Tank's second home. They call it Black Hollywood, And there's a lot of like rappers and people that are kind of intertwined in the two worlds that will show up. So even though it's not like a premier, Tank ain't competing with nothing. Christmas will be over. Yeah, block that Adish Ramsey. Man, I'm not explaining. If you can't keep up, that's your fault. The name of my insurance is your fucking fault. Tank ain't competing with like the Atlanta hip hop week or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight that. The bottom line is this. I ain't going to keep talking about this. If y'all can't keep up, that's your fault. Bottom line is you got you got Tank Davis. I mean, you got Demetrius Andrade versus Keeler, which is not a big fight for boxing fans. And you have to convince those boxing fans who are in the area to go see that over going to Super Bowl parties. And then for the casual fan, you have to convince them, hey, even though you don't always watch boxing or always get boxing out here, don't go to Club Live tonight. Go to this boxing event first. Or don't go to Cardi B or whoever's white party. Go to this boxing event. That becomes hard. To me. Tank's name is buzzing. Exactly. I told you, bro. Tank is big. Tank is friends with Drake and all these other motherfuckers. So his fight gonna be big. But see, it's like Eddie Hearn's trying to create that, but you don't have Andre. They haven't even given Andre that type of look to the point where he would demand that audience because he needs big fights. So to be honest, I think the best thing they could have did is if you are going to demand people make the decision to not go to a Super Bowl party first or mansion party or whatever in a poppin' fight week or a poppin' sports week, put on a big fight like that. At least boxing fans would really get behind, like Andre Charlo, Andre Saunders, Andre Triple G, Andre Canelo. Then that changes it because you have a good fight no matter what, so word can get around. But you have a fight card that is not. I just don't feel like it's that big. Okay, look, this is the flyer. Like I said, Matchroom fight card flyers be bigger. Like, who the fuck is this Guardian of the Galaxy looking motherfucker, bro? Look, this is the fight card. Their flyers be flyer than the actual event. Who is that? Daniel Roman and who? Who is he? And then there's Tevin Farmer and Jojo Diaz. And Eddie probably thinks this is like, look, Miami Fight Night. And they put Super Bowl shit in the back. That, I mean, to me, it's not that big of a card. Like Eddie thinks. You can't just clout chase the Super Bowl. It becomes more than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. It's like you can't sell a weak mixtape in front of the World Series or a t-shirt that look garbage in front of the World Series and expect to get a lot of sales just because you're in a high traffic area. Does that make sense? Like, say I had some t-shirts that weren't that dope. They were all right. And I wherever they have the World Series, like the Yankees Stadium or something, I'm just out there like, yeah, I got these t-shirts. Everybody, I got these t-shirts. You still have to have the product. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because there's a lot of people coming and going, you might be able to capture some of them, but it's not going to make the event bigger than the Super Bowl. So to me, it's actually a plan that will probably backfire. It's actually a plan that'll backfire because whatever venue they putting this at, they for Super Bowl week in Miami, they're probably going to charge decent money. So you're probably overpaying to try to compete in hiked up price. Like, okay, if I try to get a hotel for Super Bowl week and Super Bowl's going to be in Miami, I'll probably have to spend more money per night on a hotel. Make sense? So what do you think rent to a venue? Those venues can be used for other things for Super Bowl, convention, whatever. So to utilize it when there's another sporting event and they're already making money, then they're probably going to raise their price. So they have a card that's not that big. The main event is not desired from real boxing fans. How you going to convince casuals to not go to all white parties with Cardi B and all these other motherfuckers for that? It just don't make sense to me. So I would take it away from the competition. You have a better chance of selling. Like if Wilder's about to fight Fury in Vegas, and then this is common sense. I feel like I'm like saying something that's so obvious. If Wilder's about to fight Fury in a rematch at the MGM, and they already got that attraction, I'm not finna fight Scrappy Doo in Vegas too, because then I'm directly competing with something that I can't compete with. Does that make sense? So the better thing would be to take it away from the direct competition that you can't compete with. But Eddie, in his mind, in DAZN, they feel like they can clout chase the Super Bowl and stage their event in the midst of Super Bowl week, and that'll pay off. But I don't see that. I don't think Miami's like a fight town like that. You have no Cuban influence or Dominican, which there's a lot of demographically. Wilder Fury is done, but they haven't made the official announcement. Ego, stop giving up so much free game, bro. They got ops watching probably. I don't care, bro, because it's already too late. Icy is a fool, bro. He said it's like Nick Cannon trying to battle Eminem. Oh, wait. Facts. That's what I'm saying. You can't compete with them lyrically. So it's like no point to even try it. You can't compete with the Super Bowl was man. Look at my Boxing Ego quick hits. Those girls, one looked like kind of like Jessica Alba, and they're like Boxing Ego, right? That was at Super Bowl. That was at Super Bowl when San Francisco hosted the Super Bowl. Bro, it was lit. The whole city was turned. Alicia Keys was performing in the street. They had this big ass built this big ass outdoor venue shit. They turned the whole city into like Super Bowl City or some shit. I was out there in the city wiggling. Hey, unblock Raheem. He's a regular, bro. Unblock him. Raheem Hunter, he's cool. But he's tripping. He's talking about Eminem's whack, but Nick Cannon is the one that did the disses, and it was horrible. So, whatever. Hey, Raheem, but bottom line is Nick Cannon's diss wasn't fire. So, you calling Eminem whack, what the fuck does that make Nick Cannon? His disses were all horrible. So, you sound like ill-informed. Rakim, Royce, they all gave Eminem supreme props. Bro, I would believe them before I believe you. Rakim is one of the greatest MCs ever. I'm just saying, where's the response? Bro, it's not nobody's fault that Nick Cannon dropped 2 whack ass disses in 2 days. He already recorded them because he has video shot for him. He probably did that in a couple of days, one day, and randomly responded. So Eminem got it. Man, just stop, bro. I see why they blocked you, bro. You sound horrible, bro. The bottom line is the shit was trash. Did you like the dish? Nick Cannon was spitting. Fuck the other dudes. Was Nick Cannon spitting? Like, see, it's like talking to AJ fans and shit. Was Nick Cannon spitting? Was he saying some dope shit that really roasted Eminem? That's all I need to see. Raheem Hunter. Was Nick Cannon, his verses on 2 diss tracks, were they ill? Were they dope? Did you like them? No. Were they dope? He had dope disses. So if you have any level of hip hop knowledge, was that any type of good diss or memorable? That's all I need to know. Because we're spending way too much time dealing with you. I see why they blocked you, bro. Was Nick Cannon's personal? Okay, no. Then leave it at that. Your first, well, you sound like a hater, bro. Your first words you said was Eminem was trash. That's what you said. But you know Nick Cannon's shit was not good. So why is Eminem trash? But you didn't say Eminem and Nick Cannon are trash. Bro, Nick Cannon's shit was buns. That didn't sound dope. He didn't really say nothing dope. That's why he has all them dislikes. So you coming in like, how's he trash for not responding? So he got to respond in 2 days. Meek Mill never responded to Drake. Do you think Meek Mill is trash? Meek Mill had 2 weeks and didn't respond to Drake, and Drake kept doing back-to-backs and shit. So bro, you can't out hip-hop me. Trust me. So I don't even know why you even trying it. The hunter is going to become the hunted. Bro, just stop it. Meek Mill didn't say shit to Drake. So is he trash too? Meek finally dropped. Okay, so why doesn't Eminem get a chance to finally drop? He didn't drop soon. Hey, block this motherfucker, bro. I try to help them. I try to teach the youth. Just block him. Y'all was right. You wasting too much of my time, bro. Oh, Meek finally dropped. You say Eminem is trash for not dropping immediately, but Meek Mill didn't drop immediately. And then when he did drop, it was weak, and people thought Drake had 2 better disses. So what are we talking about? Why is Eminem bro, these dudes can't get it out there. Man, just stop it. Block him. He a regular too. Man, I don't even care. Hey, bro, it is what it is. If you not coming to my channel speaking reckless, bro, you're going to have to write a letter to the army and apologize. Bro, I do not like my time wasted going back and forth and in circles for some stupid shit. Was Nick Cannon's rap dope? No. Then what are we talking about? Why are you attacking Eminem like Nick Cannon was spazzing, saying some dope shit? What are we talking about? It's like wasting my time. Nick Cannon dropped 2 disses and you saying how weak Eminem is. But Nick Cannon's disses ain't dope and you admit they ain't dope. So why are we talking about Eminem? See, listen, because I see the same shit in boxing. Boxing fans have to stop doing it. To me, this is beta male behavior. When you have something in your head and because you felt this way going in, no matter what the outcome, you won't stop. Like you just, it's like some people are doing this to Terrence Crawford. They don't like Crawford, so it's like they'll never like Crawford. No matter what. If he says something that's intelligent, no, I just hate everything Crawford. You can't do that. You know, that's, to me, boxing, that's too emotional. You know? That there's nobody in boxing that if they do what they're supposed to be doing, they can't get credit. Like, some people don't like Dillian White, for example. But they don't like his behavior. If he fought some of the guys we want him to fight and he knocked them all out, then give him credit. That's it. You can't just be like, no, fuck Dillian. But the thing is, he's not getting the credit because he's not fighting the people. He's not fighting the people we telling him to fight, like Luis Ortiz. So until that changes, then that's why people are on his head. Man fans attack Wilder and Charlo, but AJ and Canelo last fights wasn't dope at all. Same analogy. Well, that's that old media shit. You know how that go. That's that old media shit, bro. Because they, again, they're like, Gervonta, why is he fighting Gamboa? I know a lot more about Gamboa than I do about Lucas Keeler. So what are we talking about? Old media ain't said shit about Eddie Hearn's brilliant Super Bowl strategy, putting Boo Boo in there with Luis Keeler, or whatever the dude's name is, Luke Killer. And they mad at the Gamboa fight. Man, get these dudes out of it, bro. I don't want none of them on my page. Real talk. I don't want none. I don't need ignorance on my page. I'm trying to see all that capped off. Either side. If you ignorant and you not, you just saying stuff to be talking, bro, we got to get rid of you. This beta male shit, come on, bro. Block him. Yeah, who said that? Kelvin? Yeah. Block him. Y'all got to, it's like LeBron gets some hate like this too. I'm a Kobe fan and a Jordan fan. But Skip Bayless be hating on LeBron. Like, it's not even realistic. He was saying Dwayne Wade is better. Okay, where's LeBron or where's Dwayne Wade? Okay, exactly. This is what they doing to Eminem. This is what they do to Tom Brady. Bro, stop it. Tom Brady's a great quarterback, maybe the best quarterback. I don't even give a fuck about the Patriots like that. But the people who cannot fix their mouth to say anything, like, it's crazy. I ain't never seen people with so much hate in their heart where they can't speak the truth. So Brady is a horrible quarterback. You hate the 49ers so bad you can't say they're having a good season. Like, damn, it's like motherfuckers is just. Yeah, Gamboa is dope and he washed Martinez. And this is Tank's first. Gamboa got more fights at 35 than Tank. And they sparred before. And this is Gamboa's last hope at a big shot. If he don't look good, hold a good account of himself, it's kind of over for him. Especially how Tank has stopped everybody but like one dude. So if Tank do him greasy, then it's kind of over for Gamboa at the elite level. So I wouldn't write someone else off, especially when people like Ruiz and J-Rock, all these dudes, they wasn't supposed to do what they did, and they did it. Man, come on, bro. Y'all just got to talk realistic. That's all I ask for. Just be realistic in your speech. Yeah, that Niners game was lit. I was worried for a small moment. I noticed the refs don't be fucking with us, though. Like, we always get the worst calls against us. We never get the shit that go in our way. I hate Brady, but he's easily one of the GOATs. See, and to me, I don't hate nobody. Like, that's a waste of energy. But at least you can appreciate somebody's greatness. That's a step. I don't even see how people be like hating, like, oh, I hate this guy. Well, man, I don't hate Johsua. If he's doing some bullshit, I talk about it, period. I don't know him to hate him. I don't see how people hate people they don't even know. Motherfuckers hate me. I don't know you. How you hate me? I ain't never met you. Don't give a fuck about you either. Man, it's like people, that's that beta male shit. If you can't give someone props for what they do, I really question you. Wilder, he getting all types of hate. What is Wilder doing that you don't like so much that you allegedly like from other fighters? Like, what is Wilder doing? He's trying to fight Joshua. He's trying to right his wrongs if he has a tough fight with Ortiz or Fury. He pursued Fury and Fury ran. He's knocking people out their soul out. He's charismatic and entertaining. He's building his profile. His girl is bad. He's about the people. He's about the culture. Like, what do you don't like about Wilder? That's what I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I heard all that. He's cheating. He has metal in his hand. Bro, he's sleeping people so bad they trying to act like it's some Wolverine adamantium and shit. They hate black excellence. Facts. Shout out to Jonathan Guy. Well, they going to get ready to hate a whole bunch more because new media on the scene. Bro, I'm just saying, these dudes is like, it's like they out there looking for some bullshit. And then they love, allegedly, because there's a white man controlling the career of Joshua, who's always in the public eye. They allegedly love Joshua so much. Bro, his last fight was boring. He played it uber safe, and he's been knocked out in his last two fights. and knocked out bad where he lost every round. But they hate Wilder still. Come on, bro. This that beta male energy. This is what they on. They hate black excellence. Sad. They don't want Canelo to fight Charlo. They don't want Canelo to fight Andrade. They don't want Canelo to fight Beterbiev. But if Canelo say he fighting Ryota Murata, these motherfuckers would be like, yeah, Ryota Murata, he has a fan base in Japan. He has a weak ass, fake ass belt. And then they're gonna be making excuses why Canelo should fight Ryota Murata. So you made all these excuses why Canelo shouldn't fight Andrade or Charlo, but then they're gonna accept Canelo versus one of these weak ass people that he probably chooses. It's just that simple. There's people that look far less than Charlo or Andrade that are likely to get the fight next than them two. That's the reality of it. And I don't want to see no stupid shit, Charlo at 163.5, because you trying to get a weight advantage. Canelo got to stop that. Bro, Canelo is trapped. It's what it is. He is trapped. Kevin Slims, even though I want to see Wilder sleep AJ, I still want to see them stand side by side as brothers. Bro, they ain't standing side by side. They ain't going to sit side by side. Eddie Hearn and Joshua are going to prevent all that. They didn't even let Wilder in the ring. So I wouldn't book it. I wouldn't plan on that. They like a good they like a big good Negro in AJ controlled by his master. This is facts. Yeah, and Joshua's, to be honest, Joshua is like fake proper. You know what I'm saying? I could tell by how he talks, he's not this distinguished gentleman. He be saying some really weird, slow sounding things, but they act like they like it. Bro, he doesn't even sound remotely studious and astute. He really doesn't. He's like, yeah, if you have one day, you know, and you want to work out, it's 50%. Then you have 2 50s, 50 and 50. That's what the fuck are you talking about? 50-50? Like, really? You split? Bro, that was when he said that shit, I'm like, that's like talking to a little kid. That man says, I work out and I have half a day, 50, plus the other 50. So if I work out 2 50s, then that's 100. So you're not sleeping. So you're just working around the clock. Man, I'm out. That motherfucker said he had 2 50s. So you don't account for things like sleep. How does this 50-50 model work with no sleep? You know, I know they tell you to sleep 8 hours a day, but I choose to not sleep because I'm a robot and Geordie LaForge. So I won't sleep because Eddie told me not to sleep and get my black ass in the gym. He said get my black arse to work. So I don't. So I choose no sleep, rather than get some sleep like regular humans. Man, get this AI, artificial intelligence shit the fuck up out of here. Yeah, he says he's gonna ban my black arse from rematch room if I lose this Ruiz part 2. He said it's back to the field for me if I lose again. Man, what are you talking about? Man, get this slave room shit the fuck up out of it. Man, what? I told him I would not switch my team because of loyalty. No squares in my circle, cuz like your whole team looks square damn near. Bro, get this man out of here, bro. He said no squares in my circle, but everybody that's on your immediate day-to-day team, like damn near look like square. What are you talking about? That's like me being with fucking Screech and some more motherfuckers and talking about, yeah, I know squares in my circle. Who is he then? Why you with Screech then, motherfucker? What are you talking about? Bro, he had a dude with white Daisy Dukes on. Who is he? You said no squares in my circle. He ain't got no shirt and he got white Daisy Dukes and a ping pong paddle. Who the fuck is he? No squares in my circle, but he got booty shorts on. But I'm trying to understand this UK logic. He said no squares in my circle, cuz. I ain't never seen Nipsey Hussle with no dude that had no fucking tattoos and no shirt and white booty shorts, like Nair wears shorts looking ass. Bro, when you see Nip, the late great Nip, with a dude with no shirt on the set with some like Jessica Simpson Dukes of Hazzard jean shorts on or some shit. Man, come on, bro. Bro, I seen it. It was in a garage somewhere after the Ruiz loss. He had a ping pong paddle, no shirt, and NBA starter shorts. NBA starter shorts are like when the NBA first started and they had them booty tight shorts. You know? Because the league was mostly white back in the day, so nobody was tripping. There was only a couple, you know, and then the brothers got on the team. They was like, man, I can't hoop in these motherfucking shorts, man. No, I'm just saying, like, there was like teams, they could have had like a ton of white dudes, and they wasn't tripping off of it. The brothers is the one that was like, nah, man, my dick too big for this. I can't hoop in no shorts like this, man. And then over the years, you've seen basketball start implementing like longer shorts. Them motherfucker had some Charles Martin versus Johsua shorts on, playing with a ping pong. He talking about no squares in my circle, cuz. All right. Young Dame, Ego, if Wilder decides to go to UK for Dillian White, I ain't even entertaining that, bro. Are you gonna travel there to cover it? Bro, hell no. I don't think it's gonna happen. Bro, that's a weird question. Why would Wilder knock out Fury, presumably, because if he don't knock out Fury, then why is he fighting Dillian White? He won't be as mandatory. So, presuming what you said, you can answer that. Oh, they got clapped. Bro, he says, you know shit about boxing. Your channel sucks. No wonder the real recognize you, fake idiot. Bro, he can't even spell no correctly. These dudes is ignorant. That man said, you know, N-O. That's not even how you spell no, bro. Get this bum out of here. Anyway, why would Wilder, presuming he wins for Fury, because if he loses to Fury, I'm sure they'll do a third fight for sure, and he won't have a belt, so he won't have Dillian White as mandatory. So I don't see that fight happening. So assuming he beats Fury, why the fuck would he give Dillian White home court advantage? So that, hell no. I don't even see Wilder fighting Dillian White next year. And if he does, it's going to be on his terms. Dillian White can travel. I'll watch the fight, but Dillian White can travel. Yeah, the NBA had them long ass socks. Bro, Johsua was in the garage and the motherfucker had them Teen Wolf shorts on. Remember Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox? When he's biting the beer cans and shit. Bro, he had Teen Wolf. I'm talking not the TV show on MTV. I'm talking about the original movie. Some of y'all may not date back then, but they had a movie of that in Teen Wolf. He had them Teen Wolf ass shorts on. And he was playing ping pong with Johsua. I was like, who the fuck is cuz? Johsua talking, no squares in my circle. All right. Anyway, Dillian White don't hold the card. So if Wilder's star power is gonna grow phenomenally if he beats Tyson Fury by knockout. So why would Dillian White get any type of advantages at all? That don't even make sense to me, to be honest. But oh shit, it's late than a motherfucker. I've been on here for a long time, man. See, these Teen Wolf ass shorts. I told you. Bro, look. Look at him in the back with the Teen Wolf shorts. I told you. Look. Look at his shorts, bro. His jersey longer than his fucking shorts. Bro. This motherfucker training with Andy Ruiz. He don't even give a fuck. That motherfucker got some thighs on it. Man, what the fuck? I ain't never seen somebody jersey longer than they in real basketball, bro. When you ever seen a dude motherfucking jersey longer than the shorts and shit? Yeah, them John Stocktons. Yeah. Man, come on, bro. Imagine getting crossed up and the dude's jersey longer than his shorts. The length of his jersey long. And he just dog your shit on the court. and put 3 up. Bro, I'll quit. That motherfucker just gonna and step back and drill your shit. Man, I'll be hot. I'll be hot than a motherfucker, bro. He said, that's that young boy. Yeah, bro, these dudes, they be at the movie theater with their girl and clutch purses. Both of them got the same purse and shit. They be like, your ticket's $12.50. Dude open up his little clutch, pull out 2 quarters. Man, what the fuck is this? Anyway, I'm out. I'll be back with some more heat. Let's get it.